Stream started, stream connected. Hello, everybody!
Hi, everyone! Welcome back to the stream. So prior to the stream starting, I decided to finish up that shoe quest that we were doing at the end of the last one, just to get that out of the way, so we can get on with that. These shoes were made for walking. Outstanding. The outsoles are completely worn down. The way it swarm-proofs the material I chose was the right one.
Video reviews. Hey guys, I've been around a few weeks. How things been? Frustrating. But hey, that Xenoblade news that dropped earlier this week. Xenoblade 1 got Scooty Puff Juniors! And yes, that's what I'm calling that. That's basically what they are.
We did great, Estelle.
But aren't they more scaled to Scooty Puff Senior size? Yes, but Scooty Puff Junior is funnier.
Yeah. Ooh. For going above and beyond in that quest, we went from Strega Alpha to Strega Beta shoes. Ooh.
Soon, Estelle will be able to work her way up to Strega Omega. Good Natalie, hey Des, hey Alexis, how are you guys doing today? Tired? I have an overtime shift tonight to make up for what I was not paid in disability from when my vision was out.
I heard you can usually see the hot spring water rise up, but...
There's no hot water.
What? No hot water at a hot spring in?
How crazy, right? Oh, and last time we made Tita green.
Oh, Tita, it's so good to see you. I just got word from the factory chief a little while ago. That rascal Russell dumped the repairs onto you just so he could bury himself in his research, huh?
Nah.
Oh, you're just as sweet and thoughtful as ever. But don't go spoiling that old coot too much, you hear?
Natalie's new pump for the new Xenoblade game. I swear we're going to be in a Dyson sphere, which is that exact level of magic / technology that I like about the Xeno series. Plus, it gives a good reason for why humanity has reverted beyond just assholes doing shit.
The old woman who runs the Maple Leaf Inn.
Because, you live in a Dyson sphere for so long without having to master advanced technology, and then people just forget it's not just their natural state of being, so go to more primitive methods just because they don't need advanced technologies as much, and then they don't rely on that technology and they forget they're even living in a giant ball of technology. So that all works. Hell, that's actually been the focus of not just Star Trek episodes, but there was an episode of The Orville based on that. Not specifically Dyson spheres, but, colony ship stuff.
Who left the book in a...
So, this is the spot.
Yeah, somebody left the book in a little hot spring area.
Here we go.
Well, we're just gonna turn this book in, and I'm sure it won't lead to any other shenanigans.
Media Hood, I've been out to see PADC in cinemas today. No spoilers, but it was really good. I'm assuming that's the Amazing Digital Circus. We haven't seen anything of that, but I'm glad it was good.
For an indie project, it's still kind of incredible, how far it's come in such a short time.
Pure Crystal, my media OCD order is coming soon, which includes the Cardcaptor Sakura movies. Underrated show, in my opinion. I know, right?
I've seen Cardcaptor Sakura.
Kids WB ran it in a broken form because they skipped past a bunch of early episodes simply to obscure the fact that it was a shoujo series. Because, you know, the early episodes are just Sakura and her friend, I'm forgetting her name, Tomoyo, finding the early cards, and then Sayori Lee, her love interest, comes in with his cousin, Mei Lin, later to make it a duel for the cards. So it's like, there's a bunch of early context missing because of how Kids WB chose to structure the airing of the dub. Even though, as the series goes on, it makes it very clear that it's all about Sakura. Finale. There's a theory out there that this is going to be a prequel to the DLC to Cross.
Well, honestly, got everybody, when it comes to, like, Xenoblade, I think it's best to, like, go in with an open mind, because you could theory craft all you want, and you might be, like, halfway right, but then they'll throw a curveball that'll make you go, oh, that's what's going on, yeah.
Pure Crystal doesn't help the dub for it was Canadian, and for some reason why they skipped some episodes and they scrubbed. For some reason why skipped some episodes and they scrubbed the homosexual undertones. For Sakura's older brother and the character that becomes the angel-themed guardian, yeah. And skipping episodes was specifically what I was talking about. They were very bad with their structure on that. The Kids WB episodes also specifically ended them instead of with, like, the next time segments at the end. Instead played snippets from the episodes they skipped in a fast-paced formation to show that, hey, this content is there? Oh, you want to see it? Why would we do that? That was basically what was going on for most of that. All the skipped episodes were solo Sakura stuff that made it clear, yeah, it's her. Show is based around her.
Good progress.
It's unfortunate because the dub wasn't that bad, and even the homosexual stuff with the older brother wasn't that off.
Time to depart.
Tomoyo, though, crushing on Sakura, though, that bled through.
Sometimes something is so gay that you can't scrub it.
Pure Crystal, so like the Mega Man XT Warrior dub, Mega Man NT Warrior dub, and yeah, same problem. Lots of the same problem. They didn't want to parse the seasons correctly, so they shortened, scrubbed, and episodes, and two of them they just consolidated because it was the same episode from two different perspectives. Pure Crystal, I think the Viz Media dub fixed it. There was a Kids WB edit of the dub. That's the entire problem. The Viz dub originally was the issue. Or you might be thinking of Sailor Moon's redub. Because I know for a fact, because I saw the movies on DVD in the early 2000s, unless there's something I missed or me misremembering because it's been like 20 years, the movie dubs are untouched despite having the actors.
Hey, this is good. Want something to eat?
I can't decide. There's so much
I'll take this. Thanks.
And yeah, I have not gotten the full series set for Cardcaptor Sakura just because I remember that Blu-ray being sub-only. And I was waiting for someone to also release the dub. Black Century King, didn't they also remove some of those episodes due to some unfortunate clampisms? I'm not certain what the specific clampisms would be, but it still falls under the camp of skipped episodes. So, doesn't matter.
Time to depart.
Yeah, once we wrap up this side quest real quick, it'll be all story stuff. So who knows? We might actually be chapter 3 today. I'll certainly do my best with that.
Girls, this is what I'm hoping Disco Tech Media gets it, because NIS America had the license for it, but then NIS America as America's anime division went down the toilet. I didn't even know that NIS had an American division, or if they did, I never saw much of what they put out.
Oh, I completely blanked on this. So I saw that History of Falcom video that I wanted to show you last night. Would you like to know who used to work for them way back in the day? A certain man named Tetsuya Takahashi.
Huh. Like, I'm assuming early 90s before
Late
Square.
80s, yep.
Okay, yeah, so he was at Falcom, then he went to Square, got screwed over Square, left, and went over to found Monolith Soft.
Yes. So Falcom led to Tetsuya Takahashi getting hired, which allowed him to get experience, which then he left because he felt like he wasn't being treated well enough. Then he went to Square, where he got screwed over. So then, yeah. I just think that fact's wild.
Finale, the only skipped episode which I can agree, which is with the episode that recently got turned into Mobile Suit Gundam Cuckoo's Doan's Island. And even that one was weird because it kept getting skipped over just because Tamino hated how badly it was animated, if I remember correctly.
Lay it on.
And it's like, his own fault on that one. Black Century King, with clampisms, I'm referring to some of the inappropriate age gaps with certain side characters. Depends on context.
Oh, your rank went up.
Your bracer rank 3.
Nice work. Good work.
Ooh. Heat Haze. Decreased chance of being targeted during quick and command battles. Perfect right now. Alrighty. Time to go. Hot Spring Arc.
Your Crystal, okay, so I did research, and the Canadian dub done by Nelvana was in the early 2000s. Later, it was redubbed by Animax in the 2010s. Never heard of that.
Let's go.
Romanov is here. Something came to mind. Do any of you know about the Monster Hunter franchise? We know of it. We've not played it.
Again, it's the internal curse of so many things out there that are worth playing or worth investigating, but no time to really pursue any of it.
I'm not really that interested.
To be honest, same here. I mean, I'm sure it's good. Don't get me wrong.
It has to be a bit Capcom tentpole franchise for a bit until they started screwing it up, because that is the Capcom curse. Every time they get a major success, they somehow don't figure out why it was successful and then start screwing it up. It happens every time.
Alright, we sent off the little kid to fix the pump for the hot springs and stuff. It'll be fine. She knows what she's doing.
Actually, yeah, that's the probably the comparison that's been frustrating me so much with the Legends games. It's like they're too Monster Hunter-y with how a lot of their mechanics end up, especially the get injured.
Oh, yeah, the Pokemon games, yeah.
Yeah. And considering we haven't really played the Monster Hunter series, we don't have that more direct comparison ourselves, but that mechanic has been screwing me up so much. Queen Alley, so desk question, what are your thoughts on the theories coming out after the Persona 6 teaser? My thoughts are, that was certainly a teaser. I haven't heard any of the theory making outside of, well, this seems to be dark and foreboding, when Persona has always kind of been dark and foreboding.
Although I will say that the color choice being green, I mean...
Somebody's sick.
Or going full Ghostbusters, or Scooby-Doo. Finally, we can have a talking dog.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
And we already had a talking cat and talking bear.
I mean, Persona 3 had a dog, but Amadaru couldn't talk, so, I mean, he kind of counts. He was a good boy, though.
Stay alert.
John 556. Well, Resident Evil is getting back on course at least. Yep. Took them going completely off the plot for a couple games, but at least those were appreciated diversions, and went back to the original, more biohazardy theme. John 556. We had Kuramaru.
That's what it was. Yeah, that was his name. The Doctor Persona 3.
Mm-hmm. Media, so long as said talking dog doesn't have an annoying nephew that always gets in trouble, we're good.
Oh, look at some very vicious dogs.
Their ears were burning.
That's it.
Tastes very good, you know? I mean, I sleep over 12 hours a day and eat all my greens, so my skin's silky smooth. Wait, do I actually taste good?
Brad there, sadly enough, when I first saw the P6 teaser trailer, my reaction was, okay, cool. Like, I'm more excited for the P4 remake than P6. And Gear Crystal is saying they're not sure about the Persona 4 revival. We're not playing it at launch. We're probably going to wait until it's on discount, just because of the actor snubs. Because it's not like, oh, we decided to do something different. It's like, no, we actively snubbed and said no to getting the voice cast back when the voice cast was one of the primary reasons that people first got attention on the game. Like, it was a legitimate case of the cast was so good in their prime and having a lot of popular and entertaining roles that people decided to check out what their next project was. And that's why Persona really blew up.
I can take 'em all. Here we go.
Like, it was during that nexus point of everything that group of actors touched was a victory. Flexcentric King, how much have you both been avoiding anything dealing with Persona 4 Remake, bringing back the usual drama again? The most I have dealt with Persona 4 drama is Suede, the YouTuber, mistaking the being on the Naoto is trans side of it instead of like Naoto just presents male with her choices in dress and is still still identify as female, because you can do that.
I'm going all out. I'll get you all.
Like, you can still present as a gender, or you can still fully identify as a gender while preferring to present in the opposing one. You can have feminine traits like being very self-conscious of your appearance because of social pressures and whatnot. And considering the game is entirely based around social pressures from just teenage drama and people exploring themselves, that's not that a difficult thing to get across, especially due to Japan having multiple stories about people not presenting as their born gender while still identifying as that born gender. Gender is as much a spectrum as anything else.
Faster. I won't let you. Leave it to me.
You're mine. Here goes.
Rather, as for me, I'm not playing them due to financial reasons. Like, I cannot afford a PS5 or a PC strong enough to run those new games. Fair. Plus, and that's not even getting into the Switch 2
Now I'm
digital key card drama, which Nintendo is yet to properly renege on, despite everybody hating it. Like, I'm okay with the digital upgrade packs. I got the one for Xenoblade 1 for the Scooty Puff Juniors, just because it doesn't invalidate the playability of the core game.
I'll be your opponent.
so cute. Let's keep it up.
For Crystal, didn't they do the same for Persona 3 Reload, or was that for a different reason? I forgot.
Well, so with Persona 3 Reload, they got a new voice cast for everybody, which in some cases was actually a benefit because Junpei's original voice actor was Vic Mignogna, and we hate that guy.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it's because of his ejection from the business that they decided to just go full on wipe the slate clean.
Right, but the thing with Persona 3 Reload is that some of the voice, not everybody, but some of the original voice cast were in the game, just maybe not as the main characters, just as like side supporting bits. And I like that, like it means that they were still around. It's just they weren't the focus, and it will allow these newer actors and actresses to have a chance to voice these characters. And like Zeno Robinson as Junpei, I thought he was amazing in that role and stuff. So
Yeah, and I think the problem though is like no one cared about Persona 3. Like by math, by actual sales, no one gave a shit about it. It got that original voice cast. It didn't move the needle. Persona 4, it was sold by how well that voice cast was and how popular they were. And considering the state of some of them in the industry right now, the only reasons to not cast them and cast other people in their roles is solely due to union and seniority. Not because any of them are that degraded in their quality of their voice.
yeah, so they Atlas really should have had that the original voice cast be represented in the game. If you really wanted to get a new voice cast because you felt like you were going in a different direction, or rather you wanted show these characters with a different, it's been like, so many years since the original game and stuff. Like, if you weren't doing it for artistic reasons, I can get that.
But if
Show
you're
respect to the originals,
and if they were doing it for artistic reasons, then the Japanese actors should not have been the same. And it's not like, oh, we were out of contact with them and they didn't respond to us back. No, we know from Yuri Lowenthal that he, Aaron Fitzgerald, and I'm forgetting the name of the woman that played Yukiko. No, they were all, yeah. they were all in talks with Atlas to get their roles back because it had not been that long since they last voiced them due to the Persona Q games. They were still voicing them in that as well.
You really are a born
They had been in other Persona projects as shown by Persona 3 Reload. So so Atlas deliberately choosing this time to not keep on with the cast that had been with them for so long of that.
Wow, it really
It feels more like what they did with Persona 3 Reload was the founding ground for just that snub.
I can finally
Like,
take
for example, Trails in the Sky, first chapter. In the Japanese side of things, they intentionally got younger voice actors and stuff in some of the roles because, you know, they weren't going for something completely different while still being same. But on the English voice cast, they got as many original voice members as they could, you know, which is okay, these guys are able to do it. Monolith Soft with the Xenoblade recent update with all the Heart to Hearts got the original voice cats back,
and especially with Jenna Coleman.
I know, right?
Being a high-profile actor right now, she still came back.
Anyway, I'm going straight to the hot springs now.
Which is that's crazy that she was willing to do that, right? Imagine being Jenna Coleman, you have more than enough
Estelle, Joshua,
money to say no to that, but no, she still came back because she must really love voicing Melia, you know?
thanks a lot for.
Or they have her under contract for some reason, either or. But, yeah, that's just a big point of irritation, especially because, again, it's a perfect voice cast. And there aren't many games that, really, series that feature both Yuri Lowenthal and Johnny Bosch together being pals instead of at each other's throats for some reason or another. And it's not like Yuri can't voice characters as he voiced Yosuke in that game. He still does it. He voiced, Adam, Prince of Eternia, and He-Man in a recent Masters of the Universe project. Which I didn't watch just because I'm not a Masters of the Universe fan. Also, I'm pretty sure Yuri met his wife, Tara Platt, through Persona, so I might be a bit off on the timeline there, or maybe they were cast together because they were married. I need to double check that. Tara Platt. Okay, yeah, she and Yuri got married before Persona 3. That's my misremembering.
Will Persona 3 or Persona 4 Revival, be good? Maybe. But it's not going to be a day one purchase kind of thing.
Yeah, again, we'll get it on discount eventually. Oh yeah, that's the other big thing Yuri's been doing, all the Marvel Spider-Man stuff.
I made up my mind.
I'll pick you.
With Tara Platt voicing Yuri Watanabe alongside him in those games.
Thanks.
That was delicious.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
And Tara Platt's still voicing Tamari in the Naruto franchise.
Thanks for the food.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Oh, and of course Edelgard. And okay, yeah, that's a that's a weird part of it. Tara Platt voiced Mitsuru and Elizabeth in Persona 3. Still Elizabeth in Persona 3 Reload.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, so it's still a case of... It's still a half-and-half case with Persona 3 where a lot of the original voice actors were back, but Persona 4 says shut out.
for some unknown reason.
And Yuri not being back as protagonist Makoto in Persona 3, that doesn't matter as much because the main character in the Persona games is always the silent protagonist, and it's just grunts and action noises. That's not as essential as a major main character that has a bunch of actual voice lines.
Alrighty.
Rico Aries, what do you think of Xenoblade Genesis? We
Genesis?
brought this up already. You probably weren't here yet, so you missed it. That sure is a teaser trailer. They're in a Dyson sphere. They're absolutely in a Dyson sphere. I am behind that. That's the kind of high-tech level I like for this franchise, even if, there's a societal regression because all their needs are met. Which is probably... I am placing a bet now that's going to be part of the basis of why there is a conflict in this one, just because Dyson spheres can't run without maintenance forever, so if society is regressed, then there would be other issues that pop up that only have patch fixes to them.
Let's just relax there.
Alright, time for a hot spring scene that is actually wholesome.
Black Century King, speaking of Fire Emblem, what are your thoughts that thanks to the new game, people are saying Blue Lines is the canon route?
Okay, first off, if it is I don't know what's canon or not. The only thing I think the new Fire Emblem game, Fortune's Weave, is it's gotta be a sequel or something. It's related to Three Houses in some way, we just don't know in what way yet. But it's far too early to theory craft right now, and it's best to hold expectations until the game actually releases.
Good Natalie, a wholesome hot springs scene? What new sport madness is this? Mold. Or algae. Media reviews. I may just replay the Insomniac games soon. We are getting Wolverine later this year. And hopefully after that releases, we'll get news on whether there's another Ratchet & Clank project coming. Because, considering how long the, Lombax storyline has been going on in them, they just, they finally need to just end that. Not the franchise, that storyline. Black Century King, from what I've been hearing, the game takes place 300 years in the future. Which game? We've been talking about several. If it's the Fire Emblem, you need to have said Fire Emblem.
And it's better than I ever expected. Now I understand why Dorothy was so obsessed. I'm addicted to hot springs too. Grandpa's brought me here a lot, ever since I was little. Really? Hey, what's that door over there? Oh, it goes to the open air bath that I mentioned earlier. It's huge. It's probably big enough to fit 10 people at once. Wow, that's so cool. It feels like all my fatigue is just melting away.
This is why I take long showers.
Traveling on foot, right? Why don't you use airships? For training, I guess. But it's also my dad's advice. Mr. Cassius's advice? Yeah. My dad had a student named Shara, and it was a piece of advice.
Black Century King, Fortune's Weave isn't specific enough. I know that's Fire Emblem, but if we didn't know that, we would still be confused.
The place we're meant to protect ourselves. Wow, that's so cool. Usually he's just goofing around, but he gets serious when he has to be. Where in the world did he wander off to? Miss Estelle. Sorry, the mood got kind of heavy, huh? Well, we've got to focus on training, so I've got no time to sit around worrying. All I can do now is
believe in him. Yep, that's it.
Believe.
Hmm? What?
Oh no, it's nothing. I just
Dear
remembered.
Crystal, I don't know why there are certain franchises that I feel nothing after watching or playing them. Like, I want against them. Is it a mental thing? Sometimes, like, as I've
Oh,
said before in review, I don't get Kingdom Hearts. I understand that other people really like it, but I never exactly grasped the full appeal, and I felt the lore was complicated, and that was a barrier of entry for me. Some people just have that.
I was wondering if you and Mr. Joshua are married?
Oh, Tia, you can't just outright say that.
I'm sorry. I think I misheard you. You wanted to ask if Joshua and I are... what?
Her mental blocks are thick.
you
Extra
married?
thick.
Are you two?
What?
Oh no, Tia, you broke her brain.
What even gave you that idea?
Because you have the same family name. And you don't look alike to be siblings, so...
We don't look alike because we aren't actually related. And we have the same family name because my dad adopted Joshua.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I guess I misunderstood a little.
More like a huge mistake. First of all, Joshua and I are 16. Neither of us has ever even thought about getting married.
Right, of course. People don't get married that young, even if they like each other.
Okay, listen. Joshua and I aren't in a relationship or anything. We're just...
The lady doth protest too much.
I-L-Y.
What? You're not?
Why are you reacting like that?
When everybody sees you, you and two together, and everyone's like, "Wait, what?"
Oh yeah, they're such a married couple.
Do we look like that kind of duo?
What do you mean, that kind of duo?
I mean, like a couple. Do we look all lovey-dovey and close and like that?
Oh, I never thought you were. But you two are always so natural together, and it feels like you two really understand each other, and...
Well, I mean, that might be partially true, but aren't family and really close friends like that too? Besides, Joshua and I have never had those kinds of feelings.
How can you say something so embarrassing with such a straight face? And if you need a shoulder to lean on.
And then she's connecting the dots.
It begins.
But I can at least be an ear to listen. Yeah?
And then she's like, "Wait, oh crap!"
Why am I so relieved right now?
The small tech child is broken through.
Back now. Wait. What?
Wait,
Did I actually do all that embarrassing stuff with him?
the fact that all she did—that's what I love about her. She did all that embarrassing stuff that, like, a couple would do, but it completely whipped over her head.
Miss Estelle, your face is bright red.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, man. Hot springs are so warm and relaxing, aren't they? I can feel my blood circulation getting an upgrade. Oh, it's making me dizzy.
Okay.
Oh, right. There's an open air bath, isn't there? I'm starting to get too hot, so I'm just gonna head over there for a while.
Oh, sure. Oh, by the way, Miss Estelle, the open air bath is
Oh no!
Co-ed.
an all-gender bath.
Oh no!
That caught me off guard. My heart's pounding so fast. What's wrong with me lately? I've never thought of
Jane
Joshua
Sakata, do you know Xandra reviews Shinta? No.
Yeah! Enough overthinking. This isn't like me at all.
I'm just gonna go into this open air bath and nothing.
This is so good. The indoor bath was good and all, but this one is just on another level. It's so big and spacious, and I could stretch out my entire body and...
Just so you know, you're not allowed to swim here, okay?
Oh, please, I won't swim. What?
Hi there, Estelle. I've been enjoying this bath for quite a while now. I've got to admit, this is a bit awkward. Anyway, the hot spring is really therapeutic, isn't it? It's great for healing wounds and really helps with deep fatigue.
I think her brain's
It's
broken.
perfect for bracers, don't you think?
Oh, way to go, he broke it still.
So... Could you please say something? You're making me feel really uncomfortable.
Isn't it already weird? They're definitely coming back here at some point.
I thought something awful had happened when I heard that blood-curdling scream. Oh, what a fuss you made, young lady.
I'm sorry.
Listen here. This open-air bath is a mixed bath. There should have been a big sign in the changing room that...
You know what I mean by how this is an actual wholesome hot springs bit?
Oh.
You didn't read it at all, did you?
Besides, what's so embarrassing about someone seeing you naked? They even say, being seen makes you more beautiful.
Really? Don't listen to her, Tita. First of all, he did not see me naked.
Well, regardless, stop screaming and enjoy the bath together. The open-air bath is mixed-gendered, so families can get in together, you know? Now that that's settled, see you later.
Tron, odd Japanese hot springs, the wells of romantic shenanigans. The wellspring of romantic shenanigans.
It's all your fault.
What? How?
Oh,
You were the one making it a huge scene. And it could have been avoided if you only read the sign in the changing room. This just proves how careless you are.
Shut up. Ugh, seriously.
Soon, soon!
Not cute.
Soon, soon!
Yeah, whatever. Say whatever you want. It's not like I care if you think I'm cute or not.
Soon, soon!
First of all, what's wrong with you? You didn't have to scream like that when you saw me. I never imagined you'd react like that.
That was because, you know, the timing was so... It's not like I didn't want to be in the same bath as you, okay?
Don't worry, you don't have to pretend. I'm getting out now, so you two can take your time.
Hello? Who said I'm pretending? You're such an idiot, Joshua.
Says the real idiot.
Hey, look! Even Tina's laughing at us now.
They're having a marital spat.
Sorry about that, Tita. That must have looked so immature.
Oh no, I'm sorry for laughing at you. It's just... I got a little jealous.
Jealous?
We're getting back to questions once the cutscene's
What
done.
was that?
I don't have any siblings, so I've never argued like that. Grandpa's so kind, so he almost never scolds me. And I can't spend a lot of time with my mom and dad.
Oh, right. You haven't seen them for years, huh?
You must really miss them.
Oh, not really. I have Grandpa with me, and everyone at the Central Factory is very kind and supportive. But I just feel a little jealous whenever I see you two getting along together. I guess this is what you call wanting what you can't have.
Tita.
oh, poor little kid.
I have an idea.
Huh?
Estelle?
I'll be your big sister, Tita. And that also means Joshua's your big brother.
What?
You always come up with the most random ideas.
What? You got a problem with that?
Thus begins Estelle's Sprite's quest to adopt the
No, I just
wayward
thought it's very like
small
you, Estelle.
people.
I have no objections, as long as you're okay with it, Tita.
Oh, thank you, Miss Estelle and Mr. Joshua. I'm so happy right now.
All right then, it's settled. Oh, that also means no more Miss or Mr. from now on, okay? Little sisters don't talk to their big sister and brother like that.
That's right. And I hope you'll talk to us casually, just like you do with your grandfather.
Oh, okay. Stop saying Miss and Mr. and talk casually. Estelle and Joshua. Was that okay?
Yep, it was perfect.
We're happy to be your big brother and sister.
They're so late.
I drank too much fruit milk. My tummy's all sloshy.
Woman, you have a problem. I'll tell you when I had enough.
Okay. Queen Natalie, I just want to say, as much as I love fantasy, one of my big complaints about it as a genre is a lack of progression in both society and technology, whether it be books or games. Which is understandable, but it's also realistic in the terms of humanity spent thousands of years at a low tech level, and it's only been in recent centuries that we've had the exponential industrial revolution. But considering some of the things that are present in those settings, it shows that they should have had something more than they've had. Because there are a lot of out-of-place anachronisms for the tech level they present themselves in. I think that's just the problem with a bunch of them. And Dane Staccato was asking about the shelves behind me. Are they the ones from my review set? No, those are still in the room I now use for 3D printing and display. Those are just the same type, bought from IKEA. I just got more of them.
You're all so mean. You didn't have to leave me like that. Oh well. I don't want to be the odd one out. I can go with you, right, T? Because Tita's kind of a mouthful. Is that okay?
It's 2 syllables.
I guess it's okay. Dorothy is marching to the beat of her own drum.
Now
Like,
you're
how is she
talking.
alive right now?
My body feels a little lighter than usual.
Might be thanks to the hot springs.
Yep, my skin's still super
Fine.
smooth.
Good. Good. Dig yourselves deeper so we might entertain flashbacks in the future.
Yeah, like, that bit where Estella's like, oh. Yeah, but like Estelle connecting the
Around here yesterday.
Estelle connecting the dots, and it's like, oh,
We were playing with them.
pulling his girl along. Oh, and then there's this mountain of a man.
Hey there, young ones. Can I ask you something?
Huh?
Wow, he's so
Queen Alley. Oh yes, IKEA, aka Sweden's attempt to create a Lovecraftian monster out of a furniture store. Am I the only person who can actually navigate IKEAs?
A bear, huh? Well,
Look how big this guy is.
Don't worry, I come in peace. I just need some directions. Do you know where the hot spring village called Elmo is?
Oh, we actually just came from there.
Head south and follow the road. Can't miss it.
Ah, I see, I see. I was starting to feel a bit lost. Thank you. Hey, you kids are...
Huh?
I see now. Maybe this...
Did you want something from us?
No, sorry about that. It's nothing. All right. See ya.
Alright. Bye, mysterious guy who has, like, muscles as thick as stone. What you got there?
Oh, good. For a second there, I thought it might have been damaged due to the box being crumpled.
Ah!
Did he come all the way from Calvard just to enjoy the hot springs? It could be what's called a hot spring cure. I've heard many people travel from abroad for it.
You're probably right. These hot springs are worth the trip. The enemy's strong. Keep cool.
Huh?
What's wrong, Estelle?
Is it just me or is it kind of noisy?
No, I can hear it too. Sounds like a commotion. It's coming from the direction of the central factory.
What? What? What do you mean?
I don't know, but we'd better check it out.
There it is.
Is this gonna be all right?
Oh, the factory's on fire.
Oh,
Yeah, it still has a functional sound card. Yeah, Transformers Energon Megatron. Because I am done with collecting most Toei Bandai stuff, I figured might as well dive a bit back more into Transformers, as shown by me also getting all the Titans in. I saw
Glad you're safe.
Energon Megatron in an auction on eBay for like half the cost of what it would be to get him from a
Yes, all of the regular
secondhand sales shop, and I just made a bid and won.
Oh, you're back from Elmo.
what's going on?
Gas leak inside the building. There's smoke from the basement up to the 5th floor.
Was it a fire?
The fire suppression system hasn't activated yet, so probably not. But we've got no idea what's causing the smoke.
Mr. Murdoch, where's Grandpa?
Oh, he should be around. Hazel, thought you said everyone's safe.
Well, all of our staff is safe, but I haven't confirmed Professor Russell's safety.
What? He's still inside?
Mr. Murdoch, let us handle this.
We'll go in and confirm.
Sorry. Thank you. I'll leave it to you.
I'll go with you.
What?
Tita?
I know a lot about the Central Factory, so I can guide you to.
Tita. Fine. Come on.
But you have to leave if it gets dangerous, okay?
Yeah,
No.
Sorry, but you have to stay.
oh, so quick. But of course you'd say no. Okay, be careful.
The fact that his entire arm gun is a tank,
Workshop on the 3rd
in
floor.
reference to G2.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
You should check there first.
Yep.
We'll be on our way.
Oh, and also his, like, Armada incarnation as well, I suppose.
So, yeah, this is bad.
Whoa. Oh man, this place is smoky. Huh? But it's easy to breathe.
This haze. It's probably a type
Media
of
reviews. Be
disruptive
careful of the
substance.
clear plastic cans on the shoulders. How old that toy is, I'd be amazed if they haven't started cracking already.
Stop the smoke
Yep.
grenade.
Already considering it. It's,
Back to Professor Russell.
actually,
Probably in the
looking at it,
workshop.
they're not actually part of the joint. They're just on there. There's a blue hinge part that is taking all the stress off of it. So, you know, competent clear plastic syndrome. Or competent use of that, so it's not going to suffer from clear plastic syndrome. Actually, same thing with the wings. It's all proper colored plastic as the base and not the clear plastic. Though the clear plastic is I see is actually clouding, but I've heard that this is like unavoidable with these.
The stairway area is smoky too. Tina, watch your step. I'm all right. I can make this.
Well, I am more worried about like the sound box having a battery in it for like 20 years, just because those watch batteries don't last forever. Here, Crystal, I like the Transformers 1 movie from 2024. The marketing for it was terrible. It was, and at least in our case, I was so burned by all the bad Transformers movies, the Michael Bay one specific, that I didn't trust Hasbro to make a good film. So I didn't go to see it at all. And I think that was the problem with a lot of people. They made so many bad movies, they don't trust that there will be a good one. Oh no, it's worse.
What?
AAAs. So yeah, I definitely needed to remove these.
Again, some third party has put smoke grenades all over the factory to make it seem like things are on fire.
Could this be industrial espionage?
Well, we didn't leave the MacGuffin with the professor, so...
Kind of the joke.
Yeah. MacGuffins.
Oh. HJ5, so I take it you're both hyped about Xenoblade Mega Drive. Yes.
And the grandma's nowhere to be seen.
Wait, why is that saw moving by itself? I have to stop it.
Clearly, this is a case of kidnapping. Or grandpa napping. Grandpa is napping.
Not the only thing
And our MacGuffin's missing.
Maybe.
There you are.
Hey, Agate.
Agate?
Why are you here?
That's
What are you doing here?
came to see what the hell's going on. And here you brats are beating me to it. Why do you amateurs always stick your noses where they don't belong?
You! Ugh! You're just as infuriating as ever. Do you know him?
Yeah, that's Agate, the senior bracer from the guild.
Hey, hang on a sec. What the hell is this brat doing here?
Hey! Did you really have to scare a little girl like that?
I got a lot to say, but I'll save it for later. So what the hell's going on here?
Right.
A smoke grenade? The professor? This is sketchy as hell. We've got no time. We've got to find that professor now.
Yeah,
Got it.
Grandpa.
So they're in agreement.
Just don't get in my way.
He looks even more agitated than usual. It's not like him.
It's exactly like him. That's the problem.
Well, but yeah, there's a kind of reason why Agate, like, yeah, it's a family thing,
Of course, it's a family thing.
or rather, lack thereof.
Why is this door?
Kept you waiting. We've secured our final target.
Good. It's time to go. You ready?
Those voices.
We gotta hurry! To the elevator!
I swear, even in older, not as liked series, older Transformers just hit different.
You bastards!
Grandpa?
You're Haggett Crossner? Not him. We'll have to slip through here.
Hey, get back here!
You're not getting away, damn it! Shit!
They're getting away, damn it.
Oh, we were so close. Oh no. Why would they take Grandpa?
Let's use the emergency stairs. They're trying to leave from the central factory.
Yeah, they'll either go into town or through the tunnel. We gotta move, brats!
Duh, we know!
Video reviews. The stuff that came out recently about the production of the Bay films, I'm wondering how much of it was Bay and how much was Lorenzo. Lorenzo?
And the thing that's powering the main computer of the factory is missing too.
Oh, Lorenzo did Bonaventura, producing the G.I. Joe and Transformers film series. The reason why we blamed Bay is because the stuff that made those films so bad were, one, consistent across a bunch of Bay's movies, and two, they kept being written by Alex Kurtzman and Roberto Orsi, and their problems were consistent across them. Like, if you look at other projects from those two, like the Kelvin Timeline Transformers movies, at least the first two of... not Kelvin Timeline Transformers movies, Kelvin Timeline Star Trek movies, at least the first two of them, the problems across them are so consistent. It's just, they're named the Michael Bay movies because Michael Bay was directing all of them. Most of them. And they kept staying in that movie aesthetic. So yeah, I don't doubt that Lorenzo de Bonaventura was a factor, but because what made the Transformers films bad was virulent across all of Bay's projects and all of the writers' projects,
They were polite soldiers and
there was no salvaging them even if you changed producers, because you couldn't get those people to stop doing what was bad about them. And yeah, Lorenzo Bonaventura also did the G.I. Joe films. Those were very hit and miss.
Were they carrying my grandpa?
I can't judge them as harshly because I'm not a G.I. Joe guy.
That's gotta be them.
So they change into military uniforms inside the elevator, huh? Damn them messing with us like that!
Wait, what in the world are you talking about?
We'll give you the details later. Which way did those soldiers go?
Well, they said they had business down in the city, so...
We're going after them!
No
And yeah,
way,
Bonaventura was also the producer behind Bumblebee and Transformers 1, so... Oh, and he made the Red films. So... there's evidence of competent work under him. It's just, like, sometimes... But, yeah, sometimes the issue is the producer and the buck has to stop at the producer, but...
We understand the details.
It's clear that
Even
lower
so,
rung people than
this is
him
a
were
serious
causing a
issue.
lot of the issues.
This can be
Again,
categorized
the fact that she has
as
Callan's like hair down hairstyle is
The Britannian hairstyle.
Yeah.
To create chaos, kidnapping one of the kingdom's greatest minds. And on top of all that, they stole the state-of-the-art Capel's core unit. These are heinous acts that cannot be condoned.
So, what's the Royal Army gonna do?
We've already established roadblocks at Airletton, Wolf Fort, Soldat Army Road, and Sanktheim Gate. There is no way the culprits will be able to escape Zeiss now.
Wow, you're awfully quick.
HJ5, it came out in a documentary recently how many changes and add-ins he caused to Transformers Rise of the Beast, and this caused everyone to reconsider recent movies if Bay was as much the
It is
problem.
indeed a great- Which brings
Okay,
me to
fair.
Dorothy Hyatt.
the problems could still be Michael Bay, but Bonaventura could have been messing with Rise of the Beast to see if he couldn't make a better film, considering how much people liked Bumblebee. Or all the negative feedback to all the prior Bay era, Bay continuity films. Because I remember they tried to make Rise of the Beast at one point a continuity reboot, and then they shoved it back into canon with all the other films, even though that didn't make sense. But for once, it wasn't the same plot as all the other prior films, just repeated endlessly.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
So I don't find that consistent track record with the others, necessarily.
Even if it's about saving face for the military.
I guess we must give up. You may continue your investigation. However, if you discover anything, you must report it to the Intelligence Division at Leyston Fortress.
Sure, you do the same. You find something out, report it to the Zeiss Bracer Guild.
Understood. Now, if you'll excuse us.
Rise of the Beast was rushed through production due to the unexpected commercial success of Bumblebee. Yeah, so that could have as much been a problem as anything. A rush production and the producer trying to figure out something that'll make the film franchise stick again.
Can't stand the military. Forget it. Looks like the culprits are hiding somewhere in Zeiss. First, we'll report this to the
Media reviews, especially since Rise of the Beast was directed by Stephen Capel, who was really enthusiastic about the film, but Lorenzo tried to force it into being canon and made them shove so much into it. Not wanting to abandon canon, I get, because there are people who just refuse to let go of canon. I am one of those people. I get that. If you want to do a continuity reboot to get rid of the bad stuff, you gotta commit to that. But if he said, yeah, I don't want to throw out what I did with Bay because I respect him, that's different from actual malice.
Save the professor.
They must have gotten it through in his head at some point, considering he was also the producer of Transformers 1. People like Transformers 1, they just did. If they've seen it, it's just the marketing was bad and people were burned from all the other bad films.
Exposure quartz, so I have to go.
Oh, okay. Thanks for everything, Dorothy.
Oh, no. I didn't really do anything. I'll check with the editors to see if they have any leads. So you better cheer up, okay, T?
Yes. Thank you, Miss Dorothy.
There's nothing to worry about. The incredible bracers will absolutely rescue your grandpa. Okay, see ya!
It was like, okay, for people who've seen Rise of the Beast, how much juvenile shit were in those films?
There's no way they'll hurt the kingdom's greatest genius.
It's like the unnecessary male gaze, the toilet humor, the people losing their pants stuff. How much of that was present in Rise of the Beasts?
Nothing. We don't want to waste time. We're going to the guild right now.
Dude, I agree that it isn't malice, but it's just more idiocy that such as, say, claiming TF1 and the Bay films are canon with literally no evidence. Okay, yeah, that's definitely him not wanting to let go of canon with what he did with Bay. Because it's like, no, you need to set this aside like the Star Wars sequels and let it just be its own thing because of how much they grew to be disliked.
I can't decide.
Golden Girl, almost none. Yeah, and that kind of stuff was what hurt those films more than anything, because Orci, Kurtzman, and Bay together are toxic with their idiosyncrasies. And so, with that being absent from Rise of the Beast, that might just be a case of producer emphasizing the wrong things from the Bumblebee film, not understanding the Bumblebee film's success, and trying to pull on lore that hadn't really been touched on for the longest time as the grounded basis, so it not gelling correctly.
I'm waiting.
I haven't seen Rise of the Beasts. I swore off the Transformers films after the second one. The second live-action one, I should clarify.
Alright, it's decided.
Thanks.
And it's like, there's a lot of people that happened with, so... they need to get Bay Orsi and Kurtzman away from them sooner, just because the stink was so bad that it's lasted this long. And yet, trying to keep the same continuity in a series that kept in a film franchise that kept rebooting its continuity and being inconsistent between its content, just I can definitely agree that Lorenzo de Bonaventura trying to do that. It's like, no.
Okay. I mean, I gave Agate blue hair.
But why though?
Because you guys talk about Transformers and nobody was trying to stop me. You see, this is what happens when I'm not supervised. Like, you leave me unsupervised and I might conquer the world. You don't know.
Which one should I pick?
Community reviews. I actually saw more of that toilet humor and juvenile comedy with the stuff written by Aaron Kruger, even if Kurtzman and Orsi also had that. It might have just been something adopted from them. Roberto Orsi died? Oh, he died last year. I had no idea that happened.
Huh, not bad look.
It's like, I'm not saying that all of his writing was bad. He wrote on Hercules and Xena. But I think, like, on those, there was just, like, oversight from Sam Raimi to improve his script. So it's like a bunch of other writers that go that way in that genre space where they need someone that's capable of telling them no with actual competent reasoning behind it. For example, on Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, they teamed up with Aaron Kruger, who took over from them on the writing duties of the Transformers franchise from Dark of the Moon onwards. Okay. That's where the Aaron Kruger connection comes in. I was not aware of him, but... Really? Oh, that is more of him. Wrote the American versions of The Ring and the American adaptation to Ghost of the Shell. Okay, yeah, that's just a crossover of being another bad writer.
I can't decide. Time for some shopping. Please.
Please come again.
Also wrote the live-action Dumbo film. Uncredited rewrites of Dracula 2000, Texas Rangers, Mindhunters, and Scream 4. Yeah, I'm not seeing a good movie in his filmography. That's definitely a case of, I blame Kurtzman and Orsi more, and then Kruger, yeah, no. Bad writer, probably took some bad habits from them, trying to be consistent with them.
Oh, hey, look who it is.
Oh, you're back. Perfect timing.
Huh?
You're...
Oh, it's just the friendly professor.
Sus.
Long time no see.
Pure Crystal, I wish there was an alternate timeline where Mega XLR got into a Super Robot Wars. Never gonna happen. It's non-Japanese property, it's not gonna show up there. Never would have.
Why are you here? Looking to hire some bracer bodyguards?
No, it's more important. We just found out where the culprits went, and it's all thanks to our witness here.
What?
You gotta be kidding me.
So the situation really is quite serious. Goodness, I'm so glad I came to report it. You see, I just so happened to be studying the tower.
I just so happened to be.
Do you mean one of the tetracyclic towers?
Also, I'm amused that we've been going on about recent stuff so long and no one brought up Kingdom Hearts 4. That's rather telling.
At first, I I assume that the royal.
And I'm not gonna lie, all that Transformers talk, I was getting kind of sick of it.
Yeah.
As I was
So let's leave that topic alone.
Such as kidnapping and escape route. Very unsettling.
I know, it's so crazy. Like, wow, like these kidnappers and stuff. Whoa.
Make a report.
I'm not evil.
Do you remember what their uniform
What?
was like?
He had slick back hair and glasses. Of course he's not evil.
I remember it being blue.
He's Eisening.
White. It sure was elegant.
And yes, that is a verb now.
Eisening? Okay. You heard that? You heard that here first, folks. Eisening.
It's gotta be them.
You see your best friend with her hair slicked back and like talking about godhood and stuff? That's Eisening.
Yep.
Look, if someone can be Tuvok, someone can be Eisened.
Please, everyone. Please allow me to go with you. Tita.
That's...
Fortunately, we can't bring a small child into a situation like that.
What?
Even if she has giant guns.
Yeah, because
Listen, no way in hell we're taking you with us. Use your brain, kid.
But Grandpa's been kidnapped, and I...
We've got no time for this, so I'll cut to the chase. You'll get in the way, so stay here.
Hey! You could have at least said it nicer.
Shut up. You know I'm right, don't you? We don't got time to babysit a civilian, let alone a brat.
Well... Hey, Joshua, say something.
Sorry, but I agree with Agate. Those culprits were cunning and probably know we're looking for them by now. It's too dangerous to take her with us.
Joshua...
Giant guns.
But, like, the case of Agnes being a dick in the delivery.
But yeah, she is a civilian and a child who's emotionally compromised on top of that.
Yeah. Even with her guns, we're going into a situation with people that managed to pull off a successful kidnapping, and we're not above staging what appeared to be a fire.
So unfair! Tita!
Hold on, Estelle. We should give her some space. The best thing we can do for her is rescue the professor as quickly as possible to put her at ease.
I mean, it's different than, like, getting someone out of the wild and taking their help because, like, they have some form of self-defense. As was the prior,
Make sure to contact the army.
battles in the caves.
Of course. Good luck.
It seems like something very serious is happening right now. Please, take care of yourselves.
The Crimson Tower is located in the northeast direction, correct? Let's
Yeah, Alligate's behavior is a confirmed case of just because you're correct doesn't mean you're right.
Yeah.
You're correct in needing to get her out, but you're not right in the delivery.
But fortunately, with time, he softens up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This is a race against time. Stay sharp. Unless you want to make that kid keep worrying.
Got it. Everything will be fine, Tita.
No.
All right, here we go.
Secret book, secret book, secret book, secret book, secret book.
Secret door, secret door, secret door, secret door!
That's like the one thing that the modern Trails games definitely fix that from the older ones, in that if you, like, when it comes to collectibles and stuff, it's easy to, like,
We should hurry.
you know, once you see that blue icon, it means, oh, that's something I need to investigate, you know what I mean? And more evil dogs.
Let's go. This. Eat this.
I wonder how many of them would lose attention if Estelle just threw her stick.
Let's go!
Or maybe she's drawing their attention by waving it in front of their eyes.
Let's go.
It flinched.
Let's do this!
My turn.
Come on! This is the end!
I'll be your opponent.
Let's go! Burn up!
I don't know, they're not just behind this, they're in front of this.
Like, I can't see it's bright, like it's shown to this dude and was like, hey, Aga, can you do this thing for me? Okay, thanks, bye. Alright, time to storm a tower.
Here, Chris, so about the Ocarina of Time remake teaser.
Let's get
Yeah, that's certainly a teaser. Like, I know a lot of people are losing their minds over that, considering Zelda remakes are not unknown, but people weren't expecting that one. Just, I don't know, I don't have the same connection to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask that others do, so... Well, the Zelda franchise in general.
I'll be your opponent.
But yeah, people are hyped for it, people are hyped for it.
Now I'm mad. Follow my lead, Joshua.
Let's go! Showtime! Get pulverized! There! You picked a fight with the wrong guy.
Thanks, Agate.
And it's this dungeon type again.
Yep. But switch on high speed mode so we can just blitz through this.
Fast forward.
Fast forwarding, sir.
Go past this part. In fact, never play this part again. So, Crystal, oh my god, this just got announced. We're getting Code Lyoko Season 5. Like, as in a replacement for the actual Code Lyoko Season 5.
Keep it up, Estelle.
Because the fifth season of Code Lyoko was live action.
They look tough, but we're tougher.
So if they're following from the continuity of the live action stuff, this would technically be Season 6. But yeah, that's a revival after 18-ish years. I think the live action series was like 2010, so okay, 15?
Man, that's some news. I think I need to go to the infirmary over it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Showtime! I won't let you!
Let's keep it up!
Showtime!
Pure Crystal, animated, not a reboot or live action. Again, it could just be continuing from what the live action did, because the live action stayed in continuity. It wasn't a reboot. It was a continuation of the story. So, if they're disregarding the live action series, it's new season 5. If they're not, it's season 6. And whoever decided to make season 5 of Code Lyoko live action is just like, that was a bad decision. Because season 5 did follow the continuity of everything presented before. For the most part, there were a bunch of new revelations and created a new main villain. It's a whole ordeal, but the medium change just did not do well for it. Same thing for when they tried to reboot as a live-action series.
I'm not stopping yet.
We'll have to look up that trailer later when we're done, just because I don't want to pull it up right now.
Let me heal you. I'll show no mercy.
Don't get me wrong, I just hate the company seem to be utterly terrified of GTA 6.
Let's keep moving.
I don't see why. Grand Theft Auto has its audience,
Like,
but the makers have not made any good version of Grand Theft Auto in, like, forever, so...
and also consider this. For like how much money and time they put into GTA 6, they could make all the money in the world and probably still not make their budget back.
Yeah, cost sunk fallacy. Pure Crystal, it was confirmed in an interview. Again, not getting the point.
Let's get moving. All right,
Also, we've had a bunch of things confirmed in interviews that never moved forward. The Stargate new Stargate series you were going to get at Amazon, confirmed in an interview, canceled.
now I'm
I'll be your opponent.
Like, unless it's in a trailer these days, it's not really worth bringing up.
now I'm
Yeah, that's good.
Well, okay, if it's interview for behind-the-scenes stuff, that's different. Like, Russell T. Davies in his recent revelations that he had the story planned out for what he was doing with Doctor Who next, but never actually produced a script, and people misunderstanding that he had a plan of what to do, but not actually anything written down. Considering Russell T. Davies is no longer the showrunner for Doctor Who, again, and the show being on hiatus for the time being, we're probably never going to get a proper conclusion to the Billy Piper regeneration cliffhanger that Russell T. Davies apparently set up because the show was in trouble because of the Disney collaboration.
Estelle, do it.
that went better than I thought.
You did it, Estelle. All right, here you go. Sorry.
Fox Games, the higher-ups of the production company that decided to go live action for Code Lyoko. Remember to name the franchises. It's not always consistent considering how often we cross the streams on this. And yes, that was a bad decision.
This one's dangerous. Keep it together. We'll end this in no time.
Sure, Crystal, it's going to ignore the live action season because from what I heard and backed up by friends, Evolution is non-canon. Okay.
Alright, can we move on from this?
Yes, can we move on from this? Like, I wasn't being committal either way, just it needed to be specified. You've specified, leave it alone.
Leave it to me. Agate, do it. Let's go.
Fine, let's keep it. It's your turn.
You're mine.
You picked a fight with the wrong guy.
Thanks, Agate.
The problem with high-speed mode is always the zooming of the controls. It's like when we were playing around with the Scooty Puff Juniors last night with the Xenoblade content update. We couldn't turn correctly at that speed.
Something's up with that chest. Watch out.
The enemy's strong. Keep cool.
Sure, Crystal, does this Trails franchise have a New Game Plus mode?
Yes, absolutely it does.
Every RPG should have a New Game Plus mode at this point.
I forget what the New Game Plus entails. I believe it's level carryover, so like if you end the game at level 50, you can replay the game with everything plus level 50. So, then you can also like take on the Nightmare difficulty challenge, which there's like normal trail. That's a pretty cozy, comfortable experience. Nightmare mode is where you go to get your teeth kicked in. Affectionately, I should say. It's like, it's challenging by design.
Estelle, do it.
I won't let you.
Rico, is to switch gears, I'm not sure if this has been said yet. How are your eyes doing this? Much better. I'm about 95% recovered at this point. Like, the fact that I'm having to lean forward to read the chat is a good sign.
I won't let you. Good stuff.
I have a appointment for my next follow-up in a week and a half. I've got all my documentation and paperwork for Amazon. I just need the back pay for what they haven't paid me of short-term disability.
Yeah, that's good.
Well done, Joshua.
And yeah, just 10 weeks for the illness is just an abnormally long time for it, even by the doctor's count, but it's like only so much you can do.
Yeah, with infections, because you never know like how an infection's going to infect from person to person.
And especially when it's viral, because, you know, for anyone who ends up getting like a pink eye or conjunctivitis eye infection in the future, anything that's viral-based, they can't treat more than the symptoms of because it's a virus and we don't have an antiviral for that. They can treat bacterial just fine, antibiotics. They can treat fungal fine, and fungicides, which more than capable for the body. But anything that's a virus, it just has to be waited out. And considering how my immune system completely
That was delicious.
borks itself at least once a year to complete failure, this was just my major illness of the year. Like, normally it's just a really bad cold or flu that I gotta last through for a month. Other times it's like when I got COVID from Alexis in like early 2022.
Sorry.
Which isn't your fault. We were going to get it eventually. The fact that we went like 2 to 3 years with just normal minor illnesses and infections during that is still a high point for all of that and how healthy we were for that. And then there's when I got pneumonia 11 years ago, where I was coughing for 2 full years past the time I was cured, just because of the physical damage lasting longer past that.
We finally cornered those scumbags.
What the bracers? Damn it! We underestimated their tracking skills.
It's pretty impressive that you skipped town in disguise, but you kind of fumbled at the end.
Perhaps you shouldn't have assumed no one would find you here. Now, how about you spare us the trouble and release Professor Russell?
In accordance with Bracer Protocol, you lot are under arrest. Shame that smug jerk with the mask ain't here. I'll take what I can get with you punks.
Don't be a fool! We'll take you down!
Sure, Crystal, what's the most difficult boss in the game that isn't an extra boss?
In Trails? Okay. This will be small spoilers, but in terms of the original Trails in the Sky trilogy, in the second chapter of the series, there's a boss fight against a silver-haired swordsman that I died to repeatedly, not because he was being cheap, but because I had to rethink how to, like, you know, I couldn't just unga-bunga him.
Yeah, to rethink how to use abilities.
Right. For example, like, basically his thing was he's able to make shadow clones of himself, you know.
Ah.
Right? And those shadow clones can do the same amount of sword BS that the main body can do. So, how do you stop him? You basically use a spell that can slow him down. Make sure that you get more turns than he's getting turns.
So the Tidus strategy in Final Fantasy X.
Correct.
Gary, speaking of Trails New Game Plus, I've been grinding away on my Cold Skill New Game Plus Fall on Nightmare, and all I can say is I've slayed multiple Shining Palms trying to get everyone to max level.
Yeah, that...
I mean, I'm one of those people who don't care much about high difficulty levels. I'm more about the experience, but I get it. Media reviews. Moving on to discussing something positive, I really like the new Spider Noir series, watched in black and white. Well, good to know it's good. Like, Lord knows Nicolas Cage outside of his oeuvre, even when stuff that he does more mainstream crossed into his oeuvre, it's like, he can be wild. And I don't mean like zany, I mean he can hit extremes. Not saying he's a bad actor for it, but it's like, you can only see that so frequently. I actually like a lot of Nicolas Cage films, even if a few of them are bad. Like, I'm like Peralta in that. But I don't watch his stuff very frequently. Radio Demon coming in, who's hyped for the new Fire Emblem game and the Zelda remake.
Yeah, they're new to the chat, so they didn't hear the 411.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I am excited for the Fire Emblem game, but what's really funny, Fire Emblem is coming out on the same day as Trails in the Sky second chapter remake is.
Oh no. And since we're saving second chapter for a stream, and we're probably going to go to Xenoblade 2 next. And then we're not going to get to Sky second on release date just because Alexis wants to wait for a guide for all the Bracer points. We'll probably do Onimusha 2, or not Onimusha 2, Onimusha 5 during that period. Just because, you know, me and the Onimusha series. Good reviews. Nicolas Cage was really good in Face Off. Yeah, he was also good in National Treasure, I really liked the first one. I never saw the second one. He was good in Next. I really liked that film with how it expressed precognition, even though his hair was crazy in that. I liked him in, what was that one he did alongside Sean Connery? The Rock?
The Rock, yeah.
The Rock. Yeah, I like that one. And Con Air was his as well, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ghost Rider 1 was okay. Ghost Rider 2, not so much. Even though he gets zanier in that, but he was downplaying the role deliberately in the first one, so...
I can't fall yet.
Knowing was another Nick Cage role. I liked him in it. I hated the film. Oh, and that's another one that slipped our minds in this conversation. Black Century King, thank you for bringing it up. Totally slipped my mind. Who's excited for the new Spyro game? Yes! I'm glad to see the Reignited trilogy did so well to warrant that.
I'll change the tide of battle. Here, Estelle.
Agate, your turn.
I won't let you. Eat this. I'll change the tide of battle.
Yeah, I haven't bought an Activision game in so long because of the Bobby Kotick stuff. Not even like World of Warcraft updates. I haven't updated since Battle for Azeroth on that. What about Night in the Museum? That's the Ben Stiller film.
Was Nick Cage? Nick Cage was in that one, but Night in the Museum was a good movie.
Yeah.
You are, bracers. But have you all forgotten about our hostage?
Guys, just admit you lost and give up.
You're after Professor Russell's intellect, aren't you? Do you really want to take the risk of harming him?
Shut up. Care to test your luck?
Ugh, you're really pissing me off. Give up already. The Royal Army's on
And
the
look,
move.
for the next
We've got
Spyro
nowhere to
game,
run.
all I request is it not be required you do everything of whatever collectible stage thing they have us do. Because I cannot do, for the life of me, do the time trials and never have been able to.
Ugh. Estelle, look out!
I see it.
Airship.
Oh, I knew that was an airship.
Shit, they've got these kind of connections?
Ha! Looks like the tables have turned. We could wipe you
It's a
off
lazy
right
Susan.
now. We got no interest in picking a fight with the Bracer Guild. So just stay quiet and out of the way. Then we'll let you walk out of here.
You cocky jerks. You think we're just gonna let you...
Estelle, let's do what they say for now.
What?
Play along and wait for an opening. When they go to take the old man on board, that's when we make our move.
All right. Got it.
So, gave up.
What we got
have
whispering
you?
over there? Nothing?
You've made the right choice. Now then.
Now!
No. No!
What the hell?
And,
A kid?
This is the problem of not bringing her along for her to be informed.
She followed us here?
Give me
Because nothing was stopping her from following.
If you don't, I'll do this.
he's got a gun!
You brat! You're not getting away with this.
Oh crap!
Tina!
Damn it!
Agate!
Are you okay? Hey, what kind of idiot shoots a kid? And isn't that one just for testing?
My bad. I thought she was gonna destroy the airship.
Whatever. We're departing now.
Isn't that just for testing?
Hey! Wait! Get back here!
Need to learn a powerful lesson this day.
Stop, don't stop aiming your gun at something.
Tita.
Maybe we should head back to Zeiss for now. We need to report that airship to the guild.
Yeah. Tita, I know it's hard, but...
Why? Why did they have to take Grandpa? It's not right. Why?
Hey, Brat.
Don't make it worse.
Yay!
I told you to stay put, didn't I? 'Cause you'd only be in the way. Look at this shit. We missed our chance to save the old man because of you. How are you gonna take responsibility for that?
I didn't mean to.
You even pulled some half-ass stunt, putting yourself in danger. You know what pisses me off the most? Brats like you who try to show off their shitty-ass skills in serious situations.
I'm so sorry.
Hey! That's so mean! She just watched her grandpa get taken away!
That's exactly why I'm saying it. Hey, cry all you want, but listen to me, Brat. You sure you're cool with this? Are you just gonna let them take your old man and do nothing about it? Then
I mean, she was trying to do something.
get your shit together. Cry if you need. Scream if it helps. But first, stand on your own damn feet. How the hell are you gonna save anyone when you don't take care of yourself? If you can't do that, stay the hell out of our way for good. Go back to being a kid. Crawl under a blanket and cry yourself to sleep. Honestly, that'd be a hell of a lot easier to deal with.
He is so bipolar.
So, just to get things out of the way, he's a survivor. Watch his family die.
So he's projecting a lot.
Yes, it's a lot of... He was in a similar situation that Tita was in, like, himself when he was a kid, and he blames himself heavily for not being able to do more, you know what I mean?
I mean, Cheetah was clearly trying to do something, but being shut out made her be reckless about it.
Mm-hmm.
So back to the just because you're correct doesn't mean you're right thing that seems
Yeah.
to be the hang-up with his character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really so sorry. They got away because of me.
Oh, silly. There's nothing for you to apologize for.
Yeah, we're just glad you're safe, Tita.
Thank you, Estelle, Joshua, Mr. Agate.
What? Don't even think about whining.
Thank you so much for saving my life and for cheering me up.
I wasn't cheering you up, dumbass.
Brian,
Just
she already standing on her 2 feet, though. You're the one stopping her from moving. Yes.
Yes, that's true.
Hey, you were bawling your eyes out just a minute ago. Why the hell are you suddenly laughing? Oh, you're an oddball.
You know, you should learn how to accept a thank you like a normal person. You don't have to act like a weirdo.
Estelle, I think Agate's just flustered.
Ah, I get it now. Aw, you've actually got a cute side.
Hey, shut the hell up. Whatever, we're heading straight back to the guild. We
He's
now
the
know
man
that
that's
those
trying
assholes
to act
are
all
looking for
edgy
someone
and,
powerful.
you know, rough, tough bad hats. I don't need no help. Proceeds to do things that make everybody go, "Aw, aren't you actually soft on the inside?"
Yeah, you're probably right.
We should hurry.
So, in Chosen Sky 3rd chapter, when Tita's mom meets Agate, she's like, "Listen, if you hurt my baby girl, I will end you."
I can see it.
It's actually it's pretty funny.
Mirror reviews. Flusher is a funny way to say jackass.
Yeah, like, let me put it this way. In the first chapter, Agate was not my favorite, but he gets development.
Yeah. Brian and Kokuboshi. Package tracking says my extreme capsim / driver is set to arrive today, but the tracking also says it's still in Japan. That is true pain. Depends on the means by through which you got it, because as I've learned from sending so much stuff through the postal service so much the last couple of years, tracking numbers get disassociated from actual physical package locations. So it might still be in Japan and got in the wrong shipment, so the tracking number never updated correctly.
The bullet. Did you get hit?
It's just a scratch.
Don't worry, I just got shot by a gun. I'm fine.
If you were shot, that's my fault.
Look, this kind of thing happens all the time. Quit whining. Let's get back to Zeiss already.
If you say so.
I mean, if it's an experimental gun, was it laced with poison? Were they shooting poison bullets? Is it a...
Poison's meant for agate?
Hey, that light.
Radio Demon Tita comes on the Cold Steel series and builds mechas. Yes, we know.
And she's awesome for it.
Ranged attacks. Crush them quick.
It's like, that's been mentioned in the chat since you've been here, Radio Demon. We didn't bother repeating it because, 1, we know, 2, it's been brought up before, 3, Alexis is currently playing through Cold Steel 4.
Oh? You guys are...
It's the big muscle man.
It's you. We met you on the way back from Elmo.
Yeah, thanks again for helping me out back there with the directions. Didn't think I'd run into you again on the Plains Road. Guess we're just that lucky, huh?
Maybe. So, did you soak in the hot springs too, mister?
Sure did, but can you cut it out with the mister? I'm not that old. Oh, hey, I don't recognize that young guy over there. You're looking a little pale there, buddy. You good?
Huh?
Look at Aggie's like, I'm fiend. Oh,
Whoa.
So they were poison bullets?
Are you
Yes.
okay, Mr. Agate?
The hell up. I told you, I'm fine.
I'm fine. Blur.
What happened?
Looks like the weight of that sword finally got to him.
This isn't good. His pupils are starting to dilate. They probably coated the bullet in something.
Coated it something? Like poison?
That seems likely. With his pupils dilating like that, it's probably some kind of plant-based neurotoxin.
I agree. I can't say for sure, but we should do something before it gets...
No. We need to get him treated fast. Tita, what's the closest place we can go? The Central Factory. The 4th floor has a medical office.
Mind leading the way? I'll carry the big guy.
Oh, really?
Look at me. I'm built for this. And carrying heavy stuff is my specialty.
What a good
Besides,
dude.
it seems we're in the same line of work.
Same line of work?
Does that mean you're also...
Ah, I haven't introduced myself. The name's Zin Vathek. I'm with the guild over in the Republic. Nice to meet you, Bracers of Liberal.
Another long-running Trails character. His moniker, the Immovable.
Yeah, Vic Chow. And in Japanese, Tetsu Inada. Yeah, this is definitely a Tetsu Inada character.
Yeah, so Tetsu Inada. Okay, so like that's what makes the Daybreak games amazing, because the main character is Jotaro Kujo, and one of his sparring buddies is Doggy Kruger.
Meter reviews, it's why I wasn't fond of Go from Drive at first. His cockiness just rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah.
Like, but we did find out that Go got better.
Not just that, not just so much getting better as showed that that was all an act.
So remember all that penguin genocide that I did in the last stream?
Oh, fun.
We have to save Agate. We must kill the King Penguin.
And can at least Go from the start was shown to be acting out for understandable reasons because of youth and his origins and his hang-ups. So it's like, it's all legitimate. This is a flawed character who has to go through an arc stuff. Much like Ryu Terui from Double, except of replacing anger with his own form of deflection.
Yeah.
It's like it's easier to write off his actions as arrogance because that's the act he wants to portray, as opposed to more deep-seated psychological issues relating to Japanese perceptions of familial blame from parental sin.
Yeah, Agate, he's definitely a deflector. Like, the more you, like...
He's projecting his issues onto others, which is kind of the asshole thing about what we've seen of him so far.
Zin, you're still here. Thanks again for carrying Agate the whole way here earlier.
This dude's so strong, he carried another burly dude, like, probably with one arm all the way to the city.
Don't mention it. I was just lending.
As long as we stick with the gym, we're probably going to reach that point.
So, how is Agate's condition?
Well,
it's like by the time we're fit enough to bench press 180, we'll probably weigh that for each of us.
Sounds like he's in worse shape than I thought.
The church's traditional medicine, huh? I suppose it's our best bet for now.
Yeah, so we gotta go to the chapel now. The longer we stand here, the longer Agate's in pain.
we'll head to the Septian Church right away.
All right, I'm counting on you.
The one thing I really do appreciate about, like, how Trails does, like, seeding stuff for later, like, we see the, like, Kilika and Zin here, they're both from the Republic of Calvard, and throughout the next many games, we keep hearing Calvard as being always rivals with the Erebonian Empire, so we get this perception that it's like, what kind of weird-ass place is this? Are they enemies? Are they friends? Come to the Daybreak games and it turns out everybody's a bunch of goofballs.
So, the stringent, rigid military is fought off by eccentrics. Sounds about right.
Or, like, it's a case of, like, the main point is that despite how one country will talk about another, you start to know the people within it, and yeah, they're all goofballs. Like, we have, like, take a look at Judith Lanster from the Daybreak games. She is the archetypical Yoko Ikata character of, oh, I got it all together. I am a celebrity. I'm a phantom thief. I know what I'm doing. She is a massive girl failure.
That's practically every Yoko Hikasa character.
Yeah, but it's like, imagine Maria, but she's a phantom thief cat girl.
Honestly, that's not much of a stretch considering a bunch of her other roles. Like, just put cat ears on Rias, and that's basically it.
Or my other favorite character from the Daybreak games, Barry, who is a small little girl with a gun who does not understand adult colloquialisms. Like, you could say, like, when you say the phrase hooker, she's like, hooker? What's that? Are they selling, like, fish hooks or something?
Hooker, I barely knew her. Yeah, that's one of those things where I don't get where people say Japanese, the Japanese language doesn't have idioms. No, it does. You're not catching them because we're localizing them into an understandable form. Because a lot of idioms have a comparable equivalent in another language. That's kind of how those work. They're the specific local variations of common, not tropes, idiosyncrasies. That's why they're idioms.
Yeah, like with Fairy, it's more of a, she is so pure and innocent, it like flies over her head.
And what did the priest say?
Meter views. Normally I overcome the issues I have with characters on rewatches. I can appreciate what the story did with them more. Even some of my favorites like Amity Blight took me some time to really forgive the stuff she did, even with the knowledge of what she went through her whole life. Amity didn't really do much to be antagonistic. That was just basic rival Kun stuff. Or rival Chan in her case.
Near the lake.
And rivals to lovers is a trope for a reason.
Write it down in our handbook.
But be careful. I heard the monsters in the limestone cave are very formidable.
Man, it's almost like I went over there earlier before the stream started, grinded a bit, and like got even more buff, so nothing in there should
It's gonna
frighten
be a
me.
difficult challenge.
Rating you in Japanese to English is a pain to translate. Not as much as people think, you just need to be catching the context. And that's really more the difficulty, the catching the context part.
Well, I was planning to. You really never change, do you?
Such high praise.
That wasn't a compliment, damn it!
So, does this mean you'll join us in?
Like, the fact that this man's a giant and he's not supposed to be like, I think he's like early 20s.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess this was fake.
like he dwarfs them.
I'm heading to the capital tomorrow, so I can only
You know, it's
stay
like,
with you until then.
The catching the context part is really why it seems like Japanese to English is so difficult, and especially because of
Joshua,
how many localizers just do dubisms instead of straight, more direct translation, which has better equivalency.
I know I'll probably get in the way. But still, Mr. Agate's life is in danger because he protected me. I can't just sit here and do nothing. Tita. Joshua, I'm asking too. We've got to take her with us.
Fine. Tita. You have to promise you won't do anything reckless like before, okay?
Yeah, I promise I won't.
Good. Zen, is it okay with you if Tita comes along?
Of course. No objections here. Glad to have you, little miss.
Yes, thank you. Okay, then we're ready. Let's head straight for the cave.
All right. We'll have to go through the central factory basement to get to the Chaldea tunnel.
Yeah, Zine's whole strategy is he is the aggro tank.
Gotta love the monks for that.
Yep, thank you, monks.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. Back in a bit.
All right, I'll let you take the lead navigating the limestone cave.
Yes, there are also signs within the tunnel, so we should be able to get there safely.
Right, we saw that on the way here. Come on, let's go.
You're mine! Too slow! Do you? I'll change the top. Healing!
Thank you. You'll pay for that. You can do it, Tina.
Adjusting. Please help, Mr. Zen.
I'll change the tide of battle.
It flinched!
Here's something extra. It's my turn.
You're mine!
This is dangerous.
It flinched! Here we...
Yeah, that's good.
Good hustle, Joshua.
Fuker is just be checking on his factory. No, I literally had to go to the bathroom. Pure Crystal. So I'm going through Mike Guy, and I noticed that the fan subs confuse mice and rats. I think that's an issue of the names in Japanese are so close together, and well, mice and rats are not necessarily the same species because there's a difference in size and hostility between them. Most people will confuse the two because they're both rodents. Radio Dean, would you like better fan translation, better corporate translation? It depends on the translator, because there are a lot of great professional translators out there who do right by the material and do their due diligence, even with Crunchyroll and other companies just being absolute garbage. Whereas others, fan translations these days, for people who know what they're doing, they're indistinguishable from competent professional translation. Unfortunately, both sides have their just plain bad actors. In the fan sub community, they're usually the ones who start the whole fan sub preference war bullshit, and the others are others that just like say, well, I have this job, I can just do and say whatever I want, and you have to put up with it, nya nya nya. Which we've had those sorts of egos pop up every now and then with people who mistranslate content they don't feel like giving respect to. Especially of those who deliberately exploit dubisms and saying, well, the process for dubbing is different than translation, I can do what I want, even though you look at the subtitle script and saying, this subtitle script you didn't use for the dub is perfectly valid and would have fit everything the dub would have needed to have done. So it's like, there's nuance to every single aspect of that. And it's usually when I criticize dubs, it's because of changes they didn't need to. Ergo, my use of the phrase unnecessary localization changes, because the changes they made were unnecessary for the localization they were doing. It's name on the tin. Can't some fan translators be hired as quality control people for translations for official translations? They could, but most official translations these days don't have that sort of budgeting. Like, there is, like, an editor who, like, goes over the scripts to take care of typos and stuff like that, but there's not, like, peer-to-peer quality control stuff in the same way better fan subs do. Just due to Crunchyroll kind of, like, wanting to go with AI machine translation bullshit. Individual releasing companies have to go back later and fix Crunchyroll's bullshit, then have that increased costs on them. Thus why, like, collection sets are either overpriced now or have that increased cost. The overpriced being that they just toss what Crunchyroll did onto them, especially if it's a Crunchyroll release. And it's like, official translators not doing their due diligence is a case like the Yorei Shinden Samurai Troopers series, where a lot of stuff is not translated that needs to be for telling the story, such as the signs and songs in the show. And I don't mean signs and songs as in a separate track, I mean when the cast actually starts singing songs that is then not translated, even though it informs the story and their behaviors. Radio Demon, when it comes to visual novel translation, fan ones tend to care more.
Oh,
sometimes yes, sometimes no. The issues with visual novels is those companies usually have to do them in-house. So sometimes it's a case of it's a Japanese individual whose language is not who doesn't have the best formal training in English that is doing a rote translation. Thus, it's not catching everything as it would be for the reverse.
Evil eye. Johnny Young Bosch character that has an evil eye?
Pure Crystal, or the Ghost in the Shell standalone complex sets by Anchor Bay, where they literally gave up translating the opening and just put in singing in Japanese. Yeah, it's like, that's a confusing one, because they can literally copy-paste. It's like, once you've translated it once, you don't need to do it again. That is just lazy on the part of the import company. And it's like, that stuff's more irritating because that's an intentional choice. That's not just missing something. And as I've said when I still did videos, every translation is inevitably going to have an error somewhere at some time. That's what quality control is for. That's why checking your material is important, because everybody's going to have those errors. It's the severity of the errors and how they happen that are the true difference between accident and unintended, and someone legitimately not caring. Another example of a legitimate mistake, but we don't really hold them as hard to, Funimation screwed up the translation of the subtitles for Dynazenon regarding Galma's mummy form, because the Japanese word for mummy is mira, which sounds and is written similar to mirror, but mira doesn't go from Egyptian. Mummy doesn't go from Egyptian to English to Japanese. It went from Egyptian to Portuguese to Japanese. So it was going a different route for the translation. The word has a different root source. Funimation didn't catch that just because of how Egyptian culture was first introduced to Japanese, that it wasn't able to as easily be caught. Any translation that goes from, say, Japanese to Chinese to English for, like, Hong Kong bootleg sets, that is also the cause for a lot of translation errors in those, and in translations rooted from those. It's just that path is messed up because it comes indirectly. Whereas if you're screwing up an English word that was said in a Japanese sentence and change it to something completely different in English, you miss the context. Like, if they say imagination in Japanese and you substitute the word fantasy or delusion in English, then you're deliberately not using the English word that was supplied for you. That's not good translation.
I can't lose yet.
And I use the imagination one as an example because that was something that stuck out rather severely from the Persona 5 storyline. It's like, even for the dubbed version of the line, there's no reason the line couldn't have been use the word imagination.
Watch for ranged attacks.
Here we go.
Let's go. Stay calm, Tina.
Here we go.
Now I'm mad.
Line them all up.
Here we go.
I'll show no mercy. Stay calm, Tina.
I see your move. Ready anytime. Come on, over here. Now, Joshua. Gotcha. Stun.
You're mine! Now I'm mad! Let's beat him! Come on, fine! You can do it, Tita!
Kirko, so this might be crazy coming from me, but has there been an RPG where you can have 6 active party members at once?
Xenoblade 3.
Yeah.
Stay calm, Tina.
This way!
Like, no, really, like that. You like, granted, you only control really control one character, and you kind of like have to use your
We're on a roll.
commands to like to have everybody, you know, guide everybody else to like do what you want. But you can also freely swap as you're fighting.
Yeah, so you can still rotate between them.
Yeah,
Not even getting to the Ouroboros mechanic.
I thought it was called Dave.
And Xenoblade 2 is probably going to get that update pretty soon, where you can control all the blades individually in battle.
Wow. It's so pretty.
Well now, this is quite a sight.
It sure is. I can't believe we're inside a cave right now.
This must be the cave lake. There should be some Zemuria moss somewhere around here.
All right, let's start looking.
Crunchyroll is evil for what they did to the other translation teams that was doing ReZero on YouTube. Was someone retranslating ReZero because in an authorized capacity and posting it on YouTube? In which case, yeah, that wasn't Crunchyroll. That was the rights owners for the franchise, or the licensors of the franchise. Because it's like, there's a reason you don't put fan subs on YouTube. It's because they will immediately do copyright flags. This has been a known thing about YouTube for 20 goddamn years.
That's it.
So that glowing stuff is Zemuria moss.
Man.
So if a retranslation team for ReZero was just posting all their stuff that way,
That's a high concentration
they've screwed up.
component.
That's on them.
Gather some and hurry back to size.
Because fan translators have known all this time to not do that.
Priest now.
Yep.
And in fact, people who repost fan subs on YouTube just unilaterally keep thinking it's the fan translators that have been are taking them down. Like, people put TV Nihon's commercial compilations on YouTube, even though TV Nihon said to not do that, and then the person who did so got flagged by TV Asahi where those commercials were run, and then they thought it was TV Nihon doing that. Even though they couldn't read Japanese, they just saw the TV, and then a bunch of Japanese characters thought it was TV Nihon. No, it was the actual TV station, TV Asahi, that was doing it, because that's actionable copyright stuff for them.
Well, I guess we've got no choice but to fight.
One of several things that have had TV Nihon misblamed for someone else's actions.
So there's these enemy penguins.
Payback time! Here we go.
Man, they're flashy.
This sounds blunt, but if they're coming at us, no mercy.
Right. Mr.
Sure, Crystal, why do you think they say not for resale or reposting? Yes, because they're unofficial. You can't earn money off of them. They're doing it for the enjoyment of the fans, and if you get enough fans on something, then they will find other ways to support the series, like buying the official products. That's also why fan translators and abridgers always say, please support the official release. Black Century King, how much do you bet it was the same guy that screwed over TV Nihon in the first place? King Ranger? Wouldn't surprise me. King Ranger's come back with a few different aliases over time, and just, like, has been such a spiteful bitch about all that.
Adjusting. This way, Estelle.
You're mine! I'll change the tide of battle!
But yeah, Crunchyroll in modern form, since they were taken over by the Funimation executives, is terrible. But just because they're terrible doesn't exclude people from doing stupid things they have to take ownership over.
Faster! Stay calm, Tita.
So yeah, I feel for the people who were enjoying the translation corrections from that ReZero fan sub team, but should not have gone to YouTube for it. It's not how you do that. It's why fan subbers don't do it.
Anime could kill that penguin really easily.
You gotta place it in a torrent on the cat site. Granted, then there's that whole different issue where people do the fan subs and the fan subs don't know what they're doing or have stuck in their head a bad translation, like with some of the Symphogear fan subbers in the current state of the wiki, where they're still translating Zesho, which literally does mean swan song. In English, it's a valid translation for that, as superb song, even though superb song is something that evolves from the swan song. And when I say Zesho literally translates, Zesho is the conjugation of Zetsu, meaning to bring to an end, and Sho, meaning song. A song that represents an ending or a conclusion in colloquial English is the phrase swan song. Literally what it means. They have the literal same definition. That's what you call a synonymous word in translation. So it's like, oh, this is a song that represents a conclusion. That's a superb song. No one ever says that. No one has ever said that. You can view an ending as superb, but that's the wrong verb tense. Radio Demon, did you get your Switch 2 before they started doing the price hike? I got my Switch 2 at launch. They had already changed the launch price because of tariffs. They're changing the price again by another $50 this September. So you have until September to buy a Switch 2 at the current $449 price point. When it becomes Prime Week in a couple weeks, I'm going to be financing Switch 2s for John and Alexis just so they don't have to pay more later. And they will be paying me back for that. Pure Crystal, didn't some of the DBZ abridged VAs go get actual work for official Dragon Ball content? For example, abridged Nappa was a voice option in the Xenoverse games. Yeah, turns out that a lot of abridged voice actors, it actually becomes difficult for them to get regular work the more they are involved in an abridged project. Xander Mobius, with, him doing the, Cell Games announcer guy, or the TV announcer guy during their abridged series, he's one of those rare exceptions where he was dissociated enough from abridged work to still do regular voice acting work and just did other stuff on the side with them. So that's why he got cast as Joker later on. Persona 5 Joker, that is. And one of the Darby brothers?
I think so.
And other stuff. And then, like, Chris Guerrero, who did abridged Jiro, went on to do Ein's Own Gowl in Overlord. But it's like people who are writing and majorly involved in the Bridge series, that's less present. Like, apparently the Funimation staff and Chris Sabat really likes them, but executives, specifically from Toei, absolutely hate them. And the Team 4-Star guys got involved in Dragon Ball Z Kai for a bit with the fake-out reenactment Cell Game stuff during the Boo arc, but then Toei had Funimation redub that.
All right, I'll give him the medicine now.
May I speak?
Sure.
Okay, that penguin we just fought, that's technically the chapter boss.
Huh.
because there is one more side quest where we have to kill a monster, but I can turbo boost through that. No, like the way this chapter ends is it's a sneaky mission.
Yeah. Black Citric King. Let's not forget Cloud Bridge actor going to play Izuku in English. Yeah, and even Martin Billney's had Little Kuribo's had some minor normal voice acting roles, but according to him, his involvement with starting all the abridged stuff with Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series has hurt his capacity to get other voice acting roles. So this is coming directly from the source with him.
It's okay. This is probably how it's supposed to work.
What?
Creative Demon, who should be blamed for consoles and PC price hikes? Tariffs or AI? Yes. Tariffs hurt it worse immediately, and then the AI bullshit that has been happening the last 2 years that came after that. But really, some of that started with just like Bitcoin and NFTs, but people thinking that AI is an actual thing now and trying to shove it into everything all at once, and all the companies in the last year that have pre-purchased up all the unmade, unproduced stock up front, that is affecting all that computational power that people even need on a personal basis to even run AI. So those price hikes are going to cause the bubble for that entire economic boom, it's a massive bubble, to eventually burst when everything has to give. So, yeah, it's a case of, yes, it's both.
I have to wipe it off.
Tariffs are ultimately accounted for cost. It's bullshit that we have to pay higher prices just on the label, but it's something that can be accounted for. AI was not something anyone accounted for, and it's already failing on its face because AI data centers are getting canceled, and that stock buyout is getting either they're shoved in warehouses where they're not able to be used, or those orders are getting canceled, and now the companies that make that stuff don't know what to do with what they already had in production, since it's been consigned to this specific role, it can't be reconsigned, so there's all those wasted resources.
I'll get you some water.
So it is generally a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other issue.
Good. You were there. Your big bro's here with you. So don't worry. You don't have to be afraid anymore. So...
Mr. Agate? Phew. Thank goodness.
And Black Citric King again with the Cloud Abridged actor going to play Izuku in English. Apparently, he got that role because he's really good friends with Clifford Chaplin, who was playing Bakugo. They'd already cast Bakugo. They needed an actor that would play well off of him. So because those two were known already as having good chemistry, one got the other the role.
You didn't have to see me off, but thanks.
It's the least we can do since you helped us out.
Are you heading straight to the capital on the airliner, Zen?
Yeah, I've got some important business there I just can't miss. Otherwise, I'd stay here with you guys, digging into this kidnapping case. Sorry, kiddo.
No worries. You've been such a big help already. Thank you so much for everything.
Haha, that makes me feel better.
The airliner Cecilia, bound for the royal capital, is about to depart. All passengers, please start boarding.
Whoops. Guess it's time for me to go. Take care, kiddos. I hope our paths have a chance to cross again.
Yeah. Hey, Zin. How long will you be in Liberal?
Not sure, but I'll be here at least until the Queen's birthday festival.
Oh, then maybe we really will see each other again.
We'll be looking forward to that day.
Yeah, same.
All right. Should we head straight to the guild now? They might have updates about the airship.
Radio Demon, what do you think of Steam getting rid of gift cards? Physical cards for gift points that they no longer need to print. That's some cost cutting, but it's a bad thing because of all the payment processor denials that have been happening on Steam, specifically with different types of games, because just buying the points directly in person gets around all that, and thus makes it less accessible for people to buy shit, especially because of how easy it is on Steam's platform for someone to hack their account and transfer Steam points into one of their monetization schemes. Like, I had money stolen because someone hacked my account and then had my account pay for a bunch of Dota items. And when I reported that, it said, well, you should have locked down your account. I did have my account locked down. I could show them directly that. I had improved all their security stuff to prevent that sort of thing. It still happened, and they refused to acknowledge that. So yeah, preventing, like, points cards so you don't have to link an actual financial account or go through PayPal, or just because of all those payment processor denials that are happening arbitrarily because for some reason payment processors are putting it on themselves now to police what people buy. No, getting rid of gift cards is a bullshit move. Because it puts even more power into the hands of people who should not be deciding on other individuals' personal choices. It's like, if you want to buy a hentai game, all the power to you, that's not any of my business.
Morning, Keelika!
Good morning.
Good morning, you two. Did Zen already leave?
Yes, he left for the capital on the airliner just a bit ago.
You should have seen him off too, Keelika. By the way, how do you know Zen?
From way back when. Moving on. Something feels off about this case.
Hey, don't dodge the question. Wait, did you say it feels off?
Are you saying that because you found something out about the airship?
No, I don't have any updates on that. I'm referring to the Royal Army. First, I tried to contact the Leyston Fortress headquarters, but they haven't responded yet. And then, all roadblocks in the region were lifted last night.
What? Why would they do that? Do they want to start another fight like what happened in the Sky Pirate game?
No, that doesn't make any sense. They should let us know if they caught the culprit themselves. Yeah, this feels suspicious.
Incidentally, we haven't been able to contact the intelligence division at Leyston Fortress either. Maybe something happened with...
So they no longer have an intelligence division. How dumb have they gotten?
Something... Oh, wait! Are you talking about the photo Dorothy took?
Right. The photo of those black-clad men disguised as royal guards.
Did you
So, Crystal, Steam is getting rid of them because of scammers who somehow get access to the cards to spend them before someone uses it.
Dorothy!
Speak of the devil.
That's...
Oh, this is so bad. Niall was there when I contacted the office. He got so mad at me.
There are algorithms now who can randomly input in those codes.
Isn't that so
But it's like, if you can only spend them on games in the Steam store, there's a limited restricted value to them.
Isn't it terrible? I even went all the way to Leyston Fortress to ask for it back.
Wow, you actually got a lot of guts.
But it's telling that doesn't seem to be a problem for anybody else that uses gift cards for points, like PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. They don't seem to have that problem. So that seems to be a Steam-derived issue.
A pretty photo of a fortress? Yeah, sure.
I don't think you're allowed to take photos of military.
So I think it's just a gift card issue in general, where
Don't be such a
there
stickler.
are algorithms now that can just suss them out through random number generation. So
Wow, really is a beautiful photo.
Can we get off this topic,
yeah, kind of need to.
please? I'm really getting... Sorry, guys. It's just like all these heavy topics is not really doing good for me right now.
Yeah, especially because Alexis still has the trauma from a scammer from several years ago.
I gotta admit, Dorothy, your photography skills are really something. Huh?
Something wrong, Estelle?
Maybe it's just me, but isn't there something in the upper right corner?
What?
An
you're right,
airship.
There is.
It's faint, but there's definitely a small shadow.
Wow, Estelle, what an amazing catch! I didn't even notice. And
Odette's doing fine.
It was no big deal. It's just the silhouette, but doesn't that look like an army patrol ship?
No, it is. It's that airship.
That airship?
Are you saying it has the exact same shape as the one that kidnapped the professor?
Yes.
The one that kidnapped the professor? What? Wait a second. Why is that airship near the Leyston Fortress? Isn't that place supposed to be the Royal Army headquarters?
Estelle, calm down. There are a lot of possibilities, but it's still too early to jump to conclusions. Maybe we should go to Leyston Fortress and ask them about it in person.
What?
I see. You're planning to provoke a reaction from them.
You think it's too risky?
No, I'll allow it. We almost lost a bracer over this. No matter what the reasons are, I will not let them underestimate us.
Yikes, Kilika. You look super intense right now. But you're right. Dorothy, can we have a copy of this photo?
Sure, no problem. You've already done so much for me.
Thanks. I owe you one.
To get to Leyston Fortress, leave through the east gate and take the Ritter. Head north at the fork, and you'll reach the fort. Be careful.
When I played this game for the first time and like the revelation that the bad guys are hiding out at the military fortress, I was legitimately going, wait, what?
No. Actually, another point on the gift card stuff, it's like a lot of the fraud that gets perpetuated on just American consumers. The gift card thing is the newest version of like the credit card code theft scams that used to perpetuate until they got like visual chip readers in the cards for security purposes, and then those started to be remote scanned because it was part of scanning the RFID code. The real problem is that American industries, especially, are always 20 years out of date of everybody else because companies don't want to put in the investment time to keep up with tech issues that emerge. So because of it, instead there's all these consumer complaints and issues that need to be addressed and refunded and refinanced that end up costing more than just doing the tech upgrades in the first place. So it's just, that's the root problem of this. We're always behind everybody else because of industry. Like, claiming you're saving $1 always ends up costing you 10. Just in a way where you didn't think to account for it.
never thought Dorothy would find such an important clue.
Good fortune or devil's own luck.
Rico, to answer this question from a little bit of how dumb the Intelligence Division got, yes, the answer is yes. I was more making a snarky comment about something relating to real life, but yeah.
This guy means business.
Xenoblade Genesis female protagonist looks like Lieutenant Tenjo, while male protagonist looks like Code Vein 1 Louis. Louis on the Mia. Oh.
Huh.
I see your move.
Now I'm mad.
Are you fucking?
Who got knocked out?
No, it's just like I'm in the middle of charging a spell, and I got knocked out of it.
Eh. Too annoying.
Here we go. Burn.
Too slow.
I'm on fire.
Phew, that was close. Healing. This is bad. Let's do it. Estelle, do it.
Okay, that's weird.
What is it?
We Energies, our electric company. Outage alert for our address. Initial estimated time of restoration 7:30 tonight.
Ready at any
Our power isn't out. Very obviously, our power is not out.
I'll get you all. I see your move. I'll be your opponent. I'm going all out. Faster.
Let's go. I can take him all.
Okay, there's apparently a vehicle. I didn't miss these alerts. Apparently there's a vehicle accident earlier today that might have caused damage to a nearby electrical line. But I guess our power got routed through a different way because we're completely fine.
See ya.
You can do that.
Or maybe it hit a gas main and we just didn't notice because we're not using gas right now.
Phew, that was close.
All right. I can take them all.
Okay, no, it's an overhead line.
I won't let you. I'll be your opponent.
Then again, this may explain why I keep getting messages from work saying that there was a power outage and to not come in, but until night shift.
Leave it to me. Let us begin. Let us begin. I won't let you. Sit.
Now I'm mad. Full power.
Okay, looks like a lot of places around us are out, but we seem to have not gotten hit.
I'll be your opponent.
It's weird when that happens.
Let's get this done.
Leave it to me. is the end.
Joshua!
Thank you. I won't let you.
My turn. Time to end this.
You're mine. I'll show no mercy. I'll get you all.
Brian and Kokoboshi, I had a power outage a few days ago. I literally woke up and got out of bed seconds before the power went out. We were having power fluctuations the last couple of days just due to how severe the storms were, and I have a couple friends from high school that live in Michigan that had their power go out last night, and they're not expecting it back until Saturday. Black Cinder King, just be glad you're not dealing with the AC problems like I am. Someone cut and stole the copper wires from my unit. Why, though? I know the cost of copper has gone up like everything else, but there are easier ways to get precious metals than stripping them out of a AC unit of all things. I hope your insurance is covering that, because that's external damage and theft.
Let's go.
Stay calm.
Let's keep it up. Time to end this. Win the defense.
Too slow. I'll be your opponent. I'll get you all.
You're mine.
I'll be your opponent.
Ready?
I won't let you. Let's go.
Let's keep it up.
Right there, nowadays, the cost of living crisis in the US, people are desperate enough to steal anything if they can make a quick buck from it. Yeah.
Let's go.
I just can.
End this.
Leave it to me. I see your moves. I won't let you. Let's go.
Fuck, I ended all of these.
What's going on?
Etsy, because I was going to renew my shop, I had all of my listings auto-end at the beginning of June, and they're still active.
Faster! I can't fall yet. Estelle, do it!
That went better than I thought.
We're on a roll. Mission complete. Let's go, Estelle.
Lay it on me. Good work.
Here we go. It's starting to feel different. So we're in army territory now.
Let's see what shows up. Stay on guard. The enemy's strong. Keep cool. A group of enemies. Be careful.
Oh, wow. This place This is massive. It's like 3 times bigger than Haken Gate, don't you think?
Yeah, probably. I heard it even withstood attacks and served as a base for the counterattack during the war.
Ah, that makes sense. No, wait. We're not here to appreciate it. Let's go to the entrance and drag out whoever's in charge. What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how fearless you are. Like father, like daughter, I guess.
Excuse you. I'm actually pretty nervous right now, but I can't imagine anyone in there is scarier than General Morgan.
That's true. Haven't heard that name in a while. I wonder if he's still at Haken Gate.
Huh. No one's here.
That's strange. I thought guards stood around places like...
Who goes there?
Huh? Where'd that voice come from?
Maybe there's a speaker somewhere.
This is the Liberal Royal Army's main headquarters. Civilians may not wander around here. I'm afraid I must ask you to turn back.
Polite but firm, huh?
Yeah, he must be on high alert.
Hello? Can you...
Sorry, but we're not ordinary civilians. We're members of the Bracer Guild.
We're here regarding the attack on the central factory. Could you arrange for us to meet with someone in charge?
The Bracer Guild? You two are bracers?
What? Don't believe us? Take a look at this emblem then. Come on. You can see this, can't you?
Confirmed. It appears to be real. Unfortunately, the person in charge is currently away.
Oh, yes, the person in charge is away now.
Come back
Yes.
another day.
What? They're out? Bummer.
In that case, could you call
Fox
someone
Such King
from
was
in
given
charge?
a
We have
temporary
something
AC
we'd like to
unit
pass
and
on
waiting for the call to set up
currently
someone to come fix it.
Very well.
You got that at least.
Wait right there.
Alright, Leo, so I literally saw someone on a TikTok video say they had to regularly participate in class action lawsuits just to pay their rent. That was just
Looks like
grim.
the security is
Yeah.
tighter than we thought.
Like, I've got payouts from a few class action lawsuits, but that's just by coincidence. Rico Aries to Alexis, how did the build of the MG Double Zeta go?
Oh, it was actually pretty fun, all things considered. Like, they basically, maybe, I could be wrong, but I think they excised, like, the instructions on how to transform the MG Double Zeta full armor, because, well, you're gonna be tacking a whole bunch of armor on it, and the Double Zeta can't transform with all that armor on, so why would you want to know, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Apologies for the wait. I'm Major Sid, the garrison commander here
Hi,
at
Sid.
Weston Fortress.
Even in Trails, there's a Sid.
I'm Estelle Bright, from the Bracer Guild.
And I'm Joshua Bright, also from the guild.
Right.
Huh? What?
Apologies, it's nothing. More importantly, you said you wanted to talk about the central factory attack, correct? I'm sorry to inform you that all of the intelligence division personnel are also currently out. If you have a message, I can take it.
Now what do we do? All right. Time to shake things up a little. Woe is us. What a shame. We got a lead on the airship.
What did you say?
Hey, Mr. Major. You seem caught off guard.
No, it's just that we've been searching all over for it too. So, what is the lead you found?
Please, take a look at this.
This is Laced Fortress. Where did you get this photo?
Oh my. Let's not get so serious. Just look at the photo.
The top right. This is...
Judging by the silhouette, this isn't the patrol ship you use, is it?
And guess what? This looks exactly like the airship that took the professor.
I see. This is a grave situation. Thank you for sharing this. I'll report it to the Intelligence Division as soon as possible.
Huh? Hey, wait a sec. That's it?
What do you mean?
Come on. This is weird, right? Why would that airship be flying around a military base?
I'm embarrassed to say that it must have been our failure. We've been so focused on patrolling near the border that we've neglected to keep a proper watch on our own base. If they headed north across the lake, the Empire could be behind this.
Oh.
Huh. May I ask you one more question? Where exactly did the Intelligence Division members go?
That is classified military info. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, Joshua, he's super suspicious, isn't he?
Yeah, but we can't push any further without solid evidence.
Huh?
I wonder what happened.
What? Why did it stop halfway? What? Everything shut down again?
Joshua, did you hear that?
Yeah, looks like we were right.
Well, that's embarrassing. The gate mechanism hasn't been working properly for the past few days.
I see. It must be tough for you.
Suspect military man.
If it's that bad, why not ask someone from the central factory to fix it? I bet someone like Professor Russell could have...
Yes, I'll consider that. Stand guard here until the mechanism is repaired. Do not allow any civilians near the fortress.
Yes, sir. Understood.
This is how things are now. You two should go about your business. Don't worry, I'll be sure to pass the photo to the Intelligence Division. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I still can't believe it. That was what I think it was, right?
Yeah, it's probably the same kind of shutdown we saw before.
Which means Professor Russell might be held in that fortress too.
Shh, Estelle, don't talk about that here.
Okay.
For now, let's go back to Zeiss and talk to Kilika. Maybe we should have Mr. Murdoch come to the guild too.
I can't believe Professor Russell's being held at Leyston Fortress. Are you sure?
Considering Ms. Dorothy's photo and the orbital shutdown at the front gate, it's a reasonable conclusion.
But the Central Factory's worked closely with the Royal Army for years. It's all hard to believe.
The Royal Army isn't a monolith. There are divisions within it. Perhaps the culprits disguised as royal guards have something to do with it.
Wait, does that mean... the Royal Guards are being framed?
Yeah, that's probably the case. There might be some kind of conspiracy taking shape within the army.
How is this possible? And why'd the professor get caught up in this conspiracy?
So you've dug up some leads on the rats behind this, huh?
Oh, Agate?
It's great to see you awake.
Yeah, just woke up a bit ago. Waking up in some unfamiliar place scared the hell out of me.
Seriously, we were all worried about you, you know?
Are you sure you should be working?
Yeah. I feel stiff as hell after sleeping so long.
Sleep!
All I do is move my body.
But, Mr. Agate, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. Dr. Miriam said you should rest now since the poison has just been removed.
I told ya, I'm fine. Don't make me say it again. I know what I can handle.
Oh.
Okay, fine. I won't overdo it until I'm back to normal.
And now it begins. Sorry, Agate. No more Mr. Tough Guy act for you.
Yes.
This is why I hate brats.
Guess even you can't win against Tita, huh?
She stayed by your side taking care of you this whole time, so in a way, you owe her your life.
Ugh, quit yapping, will ya? Anyway, a lot of stuff's happened while I was out, yeah? Let's hear it.
Yep.
Why did they take Grandpa to a place like that?
And to think those men dressed in black were connected to the military. It's great to finally figure out their identities. Time to settle the score once and for all.
What do you mean, settle the score?
We're breaking into Leyston Fortress. We'll save that old man and teach those losers a lesson they won't forget.
Ah, gotcha. That's probably the quickest way.
Hold on. Things aren't that simple.
Huh?
The Bracer Guild operates under the principle of not interfering with military issues. Guild Protocol Article 3, non-interference with national authority. Bracers are prohibited from arresting or investigating against sovereign states or their public institutions. In other words, as long as the army doesn't admit that they're involved, we have no right to act against them.
I forgot about that.
What? That's ridiculous! A crime's taking place right in front of us, and you're saying that we can't do anything about it?
However, there is a loophole. Guild Protocol Article 2, duty to protect...
It's a crime. A crime against fashion.
But yeah, but there's always a loophole.
A bracer is obligated to protect the lives and rights of civilians when threatened. Do you understand what this means?
I see. The professor isn't an official or part of the military. He's a civilian who deserves protection.
Then...
It all comes down to you, Mr. Murdoch. Do you wish for Professor Russell to be rescued, even if it could lead to standing against the Royal Army?
That's a no-brainer. Professor Russell is important not only to the Central Factory, but to the entire kingdom of Liberal. Bracers, please rescue him.
Mr. Murdoch, thank you so much.
Ah, don't thank me. The professor is also my mentor.
Now, we have the justification we need. Senior Bracer Agate, Junior Bracers Estelle and Joshua. I request that you rescue Professor Russell, who is presumed to be held inside Leyston Fortress. Though unofficial, this is a formal request from the Bracer Guild.
Now we're talking.
Understood.
Good. Let's do this. Now we've got to figure out how to sneak in. That damn Leyston Fortress is famous for being a bitch to break into.
That's true. Estelle and I'd be great if we could find some kind of route to slip through.
I'm afraid not. Their defenses are nearly flawless. Their orbal sensors cover the entire area, including the lake, so approaching from there is also impossible.
Figured as much.
Looks like the straightforward approach is off the table.
And Estelle had an idea.
Oh, that reminds me, Mr. Murdoch, that orange airship you have goes to Leyston Fortress quite often, right?
Ah, you mean the factory ship Leibniz? Yeah, we use that airship for supply deliveries and equipment checks, but...
Maybe we can hitch a ride and sneak in that way?
Nah, every crew member on the airship gets thoroughly checked every time we go to the fortress. Slipping away unnoticed would be next to impossible.
So stowing away in the cargo is out of the damn question too, huh?
Yeah, each and every container is scanned with a life form detector. It's one of Professor Russell's inventions. Not even a rat could slip by.
So that's a no-go too. What's the matter?
Estelle, don't you remember? The device Grandpa was creating when you first met him.
When we first met him. Oh!
Oh yeah, you remember Chekhov's plot
About
device?
that new orbment we helped examine, right?
Yeah, that device creates a field of orbital energy that interferes with the lifeform detector scans. We already tested it and it works. So it'll be okay.
What? You sure?
Oh, that professor. Secretly inventing the most random things. Do you know where that device is?
I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in Grandpa's lab.
Then you guys can get it and bring it here. In the meantime, I will prepare detailed data on Leyston Fortress.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Mr. Murdoch, could you prepare the factory ship for them?
Of course. I'll go talk to Gustav. Come to the landing port when you're ready.
gotta say, I'm impressed your old man made a sensor in Peter. Seems like a niche invention.
Grandpa makes all sorts of things for fun. That includes research on inventions to counter other inventions.
What? Why? Man, I don't think I'll ever understand how geniuses think.
Maybe that's what makes them geniuses.
Kilika, we found the device.
And I have all the data. By the way, everything I'm about to show you must be kept a secret. Got it?
You've been stashing this little gem the whole time?
This is a map of Leyston Fortress.
Wow. The fortress is so big. So, Grandpa's somewhere in there?
Wait a sec. I thought stuff like this was classified military info. How does the guild have it?
Fight fire with fire, as they say. We got this through special means. Remember, the Bracer Guild must do things like these sometimes.
Right.
You must understand how delicate this situation is. Liberal's Royal Army and the Guild have a stronger alliance than most nations. We can't damage that trust, so keep fights against soldiers to a minimum, especially you, Agate. Is that clear?
Fine. But if those black-clad idiots show up, I'm not holding
Who
back.
cares, man?
Military or
Guy looks
not,
tired as hell.
criminals.
Yep.
Do as you wish. Just don't kill them.
You hear that, Agate? You can't ultra-violence them.
Normally, I wouldn't let junior bracers handle a case this serious.
What? No way. You can't be serious.
We can't just walk away now. Please, let us go with him.
I knew you'd say that, so I won't stop you. Know that you are both under the supervision of the Zeiss Bracer Guild. I will take full responsibility for whatever happens in the fortress, so focus and don't worry.
Kilika.
Thank you. We'll do our best. We're sorry for the trouble.
And, Tita, I don't usually ask non-bracers this. I'm assuming you haven't changed your mind, have you?
Oh. No, I haven't.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean, change your mind?
Wait, don't tell me.
I'm probably the only one here who can activate this device. So, I'm going with you.
What?
Well, the orbment did look pretty complicated, but still.
I'm sorry. I promise I won't hold you back, so...
Bullshit. Hey, Pipsqueak, what kind of half-baked idea is this? No way in hell we're taking a kid on a mission this dangerous.
But...
You don't have a choice, dude.
I'm the only one who can activate the device.
Then screw the plan. We'll figure something else out.
You're projecting again.
Hey, Bonehead. Can't you try to be less of a jerk? What the hell's your problem?
What?
You heard Tita. She's prepared to face danger.
That sounds like it's dropping some truth bombs.
And you know she'd be a huge help when we sneak into the fortress. Which means we'll have a better shot at saving the professor, right? So why are you so dead set against it?
You happy-go-lucky. Are you telling me it's better to throw a civilian, a kid, into danger?
We'll just have to protect. That's what bracers do.
Acting like you know it all, rookie?
I don't think experience is the issue here. Bracers aren't the only ones who want to protect the people they care about. Isn't it our job to support them, too?
I'll throw that in my face.
Joshua. Mr. Agate. I'm so sorry for causing trouble. But Grandpa means the world to me, and I want him to come back safely. So, I'm willing to do whatever I can to save him. Also, just like how you saved me, I want to help you, Estelle, Joshua, and everyone else. I promise I won't overdo it. I'll listen and do everything you say. So please, let me come with you.
Tita.
You've really thought this through.
Have you, though?
That's not even the point. I'm telling you to stay behind because you'll slow us down. Even if you might be useful.
Oh.
Unfortunately, this looks like our only way of sneaking in. Oh, I don't want to do this. I really don't, but fine. You can come with us this time.
Thank you, Mr. Agate.
Don't thank me. But if you hold us back, we'll ditch you on the spot. So be prepared.
Yes.
Be prepared.
Real man. Why do you always have to be so mean? Just say, yes, she can come. It's easy.
Now, no need to get mad, Estelle. Agate's just saying all that to cover up how embarrassed he is.
Shut the hell up, brats.
I'm glad you've reached an agreement. The factory ship should be ready by now. Head to the landing port when you're all set.
Yep, will do.
See you, Kilika. Keep the military off our backs, will you?
Of course. I'll come up with a story if they start asking questions. May Adios watch over you. Stay safe out there.
Looks like everyone's here. Time to
So here's a question. We're going to be coming across like the final area of the game and a lot of story stuff's going to happen. Do we have time?
We are 3 hours into this. I have to go to work in under 2 hours, so I think this might be a good place to break for the time being.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. As unfortunate as it is.
Yeah. I'm not going to be pulling overtime next Friday, so we can go as long as we need to next week. Or at least get to a good stopping point next week. So this is just a good stopping point for this right here.
Yeah, because once we take into the fortress, there's some sneaking around. There's some fights, but not like anything major. Because next time when we play Trails of the Sky first chapter, we will be completing chapter 3 and be heading on to the final chapter of the game.
Yeah. So, and past that, we might take a couple weeks off once we're done with Trails in the Sky, just because Xenoblade 2 will be next on our docket because of the updates, but since the updates are at the end of July, might need a few gap weeks again, especially because I'm about to hit Prime Week in a week and a half, so that's going to leave me exhausted for the week of the 26th and the 3rd. So, again, we'll see how that all works out.
Right.
So, yeah, for the time being, we will see you next week for certain, and from there, we'll play it by